Hello, everybody. Thomas here. All right. Here's the deal, folks. A little early. I want to get. Am I too light? Am I too dark? Is it light? Is it dark? I don't know why I'm so bright. Thought I had a nice tan, but is that bright? How do I make that go? I guess I can't. Is there a dark mode on this dang thing? I don't know, man. I don't know. Nobody knows it. Yeah, we started early, folks. Sorry, but I got free time. Trying to watch three different golf tournaments at once. The Korn Ferry was rain delayed. So I got the ladies on there, the LIV on here. Oh, I might not. Oh, shit. I don't know if I can do it. Can I watch the LIV on my computer without it messing up my stream? You know? 'Cause that's something that. So, as you know, I was trying to go for the new computer, the son's computer. Guess what? He sneaks home for the weekend. So I sneak everything back in there. And then as you log in, right, everything's computer passworded and his YouTube and blah. So I was trying to sneak it to try to be sneaky, but whatever. So I'm using this one for now. Let me know who's out there, where you're from. If I know you already, if you haven't subscribed, hit the button. We got the ladies on with a 19-year-old. Um, if you can hear me, if there's too much going on with the sound, I am a rookie at this. So please, feedback helps me because I don't know what I'm doing. Can I put on make this two screens at once, right? Or no? How do I make them both? Or I can't. Or can I? You know what I mean? What does side panel mean? Anybody know? Uh-oh. Somebody bug it up. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. How do I make both of these their own? There we go. There we go. TG doing magic, folks. TG doing magic. Oh, maybe not. There we go. So I can make that smaller, right? Is that my size? There we go. There we go. How do I make them both a page? You know what I mean? Oh, what happened to my page? I don't know. I'm trying, bro. So how do I make those both a page? If I go to that. Ah, shit. That. Not what I wanted. I want full screen, but small screen. I want that there. I don't know. I'll mess it up. Oh, shit. Now it's over there, bro. I'll have to call in my son, number two son, to help me with this one. Unless I watch that on TV. Like, can I share? Can I share the? Like, what is that? How about that? Oh boy, what did I do? Like analytics, three views. Ah, fudge. Like I want that, like that. Yeah, there we go. No one knows what I'm doing here, brother. Joaquin Neiman. Joaquin the dog Neiman. Oh, I'll do that, I guess. I guess I could do it over here too, but where's the chat, right? I want the chat on. Why isn't that showing up? I don't know. Why does that say 0 watching? Huh, that's whacked, baby. That's whack. So if I do that, does anybody know if I can live stream the Live Golf on our channel and not get in trouble, or will Live Golf lose their minds? Last time I did something, I got in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble, bro. Getting in trouble is not my favorite thing to do. So this is auto racing. That's Harvick. That's TG pre whale mode. I think that's Richard Childress. Does it say Childress Racing on his shirt somewhere? No. Richard Childress. Richard Childress is that guy right there. So we've got Lucy Lee. Ah, shit. Hold on a second. We're yapping. Yapping. I don't think that's a good move there. What's going on? No one. Hello. Sorry about that. Computer issues. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So that is Kevin Harvick, TG, and Childress. I think he's Richard Childress. He owns the cars. This was a few years back. Um, but that makes me look too white or something there. Not white. So I don't know if I can stream the Live Golf on here, even though Live Golf's on YouTube, without getting in trouble. So that's my dilemma. I'm watching it on my other screen, and I've got the ladies on the big TV. The Korn Ferry's not on yet. But Lucy Lee in the ladies division she was 19. She is 19. She's like 5 foot tall. Lexi's like 6'2". She's like a foot on her. And it's funny, they played together a practice round in 2011. Is that right? No, no. 2014 maybe, when Lucy was 11. Lucy was 11. She qualified for the Ladies Open, U.S. Women's Open at 11 years old, surpassing Lexi, who qualified at 12 years old. Imagine that, 12 years old. But Lexi was tall. She might not have been 6-footer, but Lucy's 5'1" now. So when she's 11, she must have been 4'1". But to qualify for that, a big tournament like that at that young age is fantastic. And then we got a local girl winning or up there, Megan Kang. She's from my area. She's not very tall either. She's on the thicker side of things, but she's not tall. Lucy Lee looks like a golf pencil, and Lexi looks like a tall golf pencil. You know, but from what I see, those two are in trouble. They need to get something going. But the Live Golf is on. Joaquin Neiman is winning. Gooch is second. Johnson's tied for third with, I'm not sure who it is, Howick. Pat Perez is up there. So the four aces, that team is up there with three of their four players in the top three. That's crazy. I'm not sure who their fourth is, but he's shit in the bed, obviously. But I'm trying to find out through Twitter / Google if I can put the golf on my screen instead of watching me and the racing guys here. We can watch the golf, and I can talk about the shots and stuff. But if you're watching it, I can obviously, hopefully, we're seeing the same thing. Not a lot of roll up here in New England. Not a lot of roll. You get a lot of elevation at this course. I've played it. Big greens, a lot of elevation. Um, this is a newer course, probably within the last 20 years or so, 25 maybe. They have another course called the Pines. From the back tees, it's like 8,200 yards. It's crazy long, crazy long. The Tiger tees, they call them. And that was before Tiger Woods. They call them that. That's kind of funny, but par fives, 680 and stuff. Crazy long, but fun to play. Great shape. Both. It was a private course. Awesome practice facility this place has. Awesome practice facility. Just a really nice place. It's probably 45 minutes from Boston and where I'm sitting at the moment. Obviously I didn't go there because I'd rather do this. And but it's a great course. Last time I played it was 2017 in a charity event. I played with a couple local sports radio hosts. It was kind of fun, but the weather wasn't so great. But it was nice. The place is nice though. It is fun to play. But this course, they should rip this course up, which they are doing. I think for 2 rounds, anyways. I can imagine Neiman getting to 20 under, 18 under. He should. But we shall see. We shall see. As far as the girls are going, I don't know. They don't show the scoreboard enough for me, and I'm not looking at it enough either, The 4 aces are up by 3 over the Iron Heads and CRS. What is CRS? Cult? The Crackheads? I'm not sure. But I'm afraid to put it on my screen, guys, because I don't want to get in trouble by YouTube, because I already got in trouble once, and I don't want to get in trouble again. What channel do I need to download? But the Google's not helping me. And YouTube doesn't help you either. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad that they don't help you. And then when you get in trouble, they don't really tell you what you're getting in trouble for either. They just say you violated this rule. But what did? What did I do wrong? And on the other thing that I did violate, I figured out that what I did wrong. Okay, so I got lucky, and I was wrong. But can you watch LIV Golf? LIV Golf YouTube. Welcome to LIV Golf. How to watch LIV Golf. How to watch LIV Golf. How to stream LIV Golf tournaments. How to live stream. Oh, maybe I can do it. Hold on. 251. But that's that means only see events and preferences. YouTube, Facebook will show full coverage of events. Arlo White, yeah, but can I do it? Since the year we're gonna be in shotgun stars, but how these live streams will look and feel is still to be seen. That doesn't help. I want to know if I can live stream it, guys. You know what I mean? And I am on early, folks. So I was supposed to be 2:30, so I went on at like 2:10. How to live stream LIV Tour golf event. How to watch. Live stream information. How to watch. How to watch. No, I know how to watch it. Can someone else? It's so hard to figure this out, guys. It's so frustrating. Can I live stream LIV Golf on my own YouTube channel? That's a simple question. Just say yes or no. Don't give me a fucking diatribe. No, I didn't. No shit, I can watch that. Oh, that's what I said. That's not what I said. It's like a jinx, man. Megan Kang, 16 under. She's on the 18th. Nope. Yes, she's on the 18th, the par 5. It's casual Sunday here at Tom Gillis Golf Instruction. If you have a beverage of choice, have a drink. I am waiting for my beautiful wife to bring me some Stella Artois. That would be nice. That would be nice. Let me text her now. So yeah, son came home for the weekend for college. She's bringing him back up. There's a shot that looks like Band Wiesberger. It is Band Wiesberger. Nice. 3 feet, 4 feet. Nice shot. Nice shot. I'm gonna guess that's Inaban. Oh, he chunked it. He chunked it, folks. You see that? Not good. Got a little steep. Yeah, he's pissed. You got to use the bounce, people. Or the green grows into you sometimes too. The grass will grow into you, so it's hard to tell. It's hard to see. You know what I'm going to do? Look up LIV Golf. Is anyone else streaming it live? So if other people are live streaming it, why can't I do it? You know what I mean? Do I have to have permission to do it? But he chunked that for sure. That again, if the grain grows into your and you get steep on it. Oh, look at Sergio in shorts, looking cute. My wife loves him. You get steep on it, right? You'll chunk it. The leading edge digs into the grass if it's growing towards you. If it's growing away from you, you got to make sure you open that face up. So when you open the face up on these wedges, right, the bounce, you use the bounce less. You know what I mean? You don't want a lot of bounce on hard turf because it'll bounce. That's what it's called. You'll bounce off the turf. Where's my wedge? Vicente, bring me the wedge. So this I got here is that's a 60 with 10 degrees bounce. So now you can't see it. There it is. So so you'll notice, see how the edge is where is it? Is higher than the other edge. It's not flat. That angle there going down, that's a lot of bounce for a 60. So you want more of this. Damn it, this is like creepy. The more it's like that, it's flatter. Where the fuck? Like that, it's flatter. The ball won't. You bounce it on the ground and you go under it. So you're not trying to take divots. You're just trying to. You're hitting the ground and the ball almost at the same time. So it's like, boom. I wish I could show you. Once my knee's better, you're gonna see tons more great shit. Then I'll be able to start showing you. I'm gonna use AstroTurf right on my back deck. I'm gonna show some great stuff, up close stuff. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be good stuff. Look at this outfit. We looks like an 80-year-old man. That's Westwood. Oh my god, dude, wear the short socks, you freak. White belt. Come on, Lee. Looks like he belongs on Cape Cod at tea time. And I don't mean golf. Tea time, having tea at the freaking country club. Oh, I gotta shut the door. Hold on one second. Oh, cat is a great. Oh, Richard, did you come in? Richard, are you in here? Yeah. Okay. You're okay. It's okay. Dog is sleeping. Got my main shirt on. Live free or die. No, that's not here. Live free or die, baby. Yeah, those shorts were funny, you know. But yeah, whoever's out there, ask me questions. Tell me where you're from. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Do you want to know what kind of chips I'm eating? Cape Cod chips. They're beautiful. Watch. Ah, gorgeous. Megan Kang. Brian Doherty's here. Where he is. He'll be here. I don't see him. Dude, what's up with these socks? Oh, great shot. Martin Keimer's wearing the socks too. He looks like one of those Hitler youth, right, with the socks. Now, see Sergio's socks? That's what you should be wearing for golf socks. You don't wear knee-high socks like the women do. No, please don't. No offense, but don't. Joaquin's got the pants. Oh, look at that drill he's doing. See that step drill? Look at that. Watch how he dips. When he hits this shot, right? Watch how much he side bends back to the right. Watch this. I wish I could show it on video. So this is a good angle. So watch him drop back and watch this. Whoa, you see that? He really dropped like net. Oh, look at that draw. That's a snipe hook there, folks. Right? Nice shot. I'm assuming he's going for the green, but see, that's a draw. It started to the right and curved back to the left. It didn't start left and go more left. That's a snipe hook, duck hook, quack job. Not a good play. Not a good play. Now, is this Matty Wolf? I'm guessing. Nope, this is DJ. Boom. This is a power fade. Now, this is more like it right here. This is what I want everybody to hit. We're dead straight, but it certainly didn't hook. I can't see shit. Where's that ball? I'm watching on a computer, so it's hard to see it. But great swing, great swing. This the swing you want to emulate. Sans the grip that's in the bunker. The grip in the position at the top. Now this is Taylor, right? Man, he's wearing. Look at that guy. That looks like Leave It to Beaver. You see him? Show the screen. Show the thing. Show the tracker. Jesus. Where is it? Oh, right in the front. Short. Nice. That's an easy birdie there. Nice shot. But those were dead straight push cuts, they call them. Dead straight. Oh, they haven't shown much of him. He's not playing so good. No, he's 7 under. Jesus, why aren't they showing him? That's why. Shit. Oh, he hit the baby. Ha! Cheers, whoever's out there. Cheers. All right. So I told people I was going on now. So they're probably just getting the notification. So we'll see how many people we pop in here. Low battery on my iPad. So I'm trying to look at Korn Ferry tour. Who's here? The dog wants to go out. The dog wants to go out. That's just my beautiful young daughter. Well, not that young. She's 17. Coming back from the beach. You'll see more of her. If you look at my other YouTube videos, there's one of her from like 4 years ago hitting. She's 17 now, so that video is like from 3 or 4 years ago. She was hitting balls at the range, and I put one on YouTube. She got 800,000 views in like 10 minutes. It was funny. But she was, 4 years ago. Now she's 17. And if I post it now, she'll get 10 million views. But that's for another day. All right, people. Let's get some people in here. Come on. I want to talk some golf. I'll put my name up so people know who I am. Richard Childress, Kevin Harvick, Tommy G right there. So a friend of mine's into auto racing, and he knew the one of the tire changers for the FedEx car, number 11, which is none of these guys. So I met these two from a guy named Michael McDowell, who I do have a picture of somewhere, who he actually won the Daytona 500 a couple years ago by default. I guess a lot of crashes, and he cruised to the front. Take a win, right? But that's why I met these guys. It's fun being down in the pits on these races. If you can ever get a chance to get down there, I recommend doing it, because that's where I got these right here, baby, lug nuts. Do you see it? These are lug nuts. I wrote the date or something on them. '07. Wow, this one's from '07. NASCAR. I don't know what car it was. So some are yellow. Yeah, see the pink? This one's pink. Whoop, there we go. Pink. This one's yellow. I forget what the difference is, but whatever team that was, they do it so you can see when they're putting the lug nuts on. I guess you can see them better. But pink must be, I don't know. I forget why, but yeah, being down in those pits was unbelievable watching it. If you're not a fan of NASCAR or racing, if you go down there, you will be quick because it's impressive what they do. It really is to get that car going. But this is Neiman. Neiman's got a one-shot lead. Neiman's got a one-shot lead. Where's Dustin? Dustin no American winners though in the LIV yet. That's something else too. Nice shot. Run it out now. 10 feet. No American winners yet. Martin Keimer's posture's horrible there. But those socks gotta go too. He looks stupid. In my opinion. The cleats. They go in. Oh, nice shot. Come on, Lexi. What do you got, Ted? Ugh. All right, so who's showing the LIV golf? LIV golf. Can anybody show it live or no? No, that's. I don't think that's it. I don't know if I can show it or not. It's so freaking crazy. It's so crazy. I don't know what to do. Mix. Like, what's the mix? Watch now. Live Boston. Clint Wick in the description. Like, I don't know what to do. Invitational Boston. LIV golf. LIV golf. They paid me $250, man. I don't know. I'm trying to see if there's any other golf pros watching it, I don't know, folks. I don't know. Prize pool. LIV golf. James Pratt. Who's James Pratt? James Piat. Oh my goodness, I don't know what to do here. LIV golf, Portland. Why is it so difficult? I don't know why it's so hard, man. I just don't get it. Anything on YouTube should be free run. You know what I mean? Anything on YouTube should be free run to watch. You know what I mean? Because YouTube's like one family. We should be able to watch whatever we want to watch. My opinion. That is my opinion. Let's see the Korn Ferry. What's happening? And then the Korn Ferry tour is just crazy. They have like 10 different tournaments to get to the tour. It's crazy. But I don't see no big name tour pros on this. This Carl Yuan guy, you got to watch him swing a club. Carl, it's Chinese, I think. Carl Yuan, Yuan. He like almost falls over after a shot. He left foot goes kicking out. It's pretty funny, but he can play. He's 14 under. Well, Vaughn Taylor's a big name. He's up there. Nick Hardy. I remember watching him. I think he went to Illinois. I watched him as an amateur play some tournaments live. He's a little guy, but he can hit it. But a lot of these names are new. John Augustine, I remember him from college. Tommy Two Gloves Gainey, obviously. Remember him. Ryan Armour. Ben Martin. Ben Martin won the. Is that no? That's not the Ben Martin. Is that the Ben? Who won the British Open? Ben Curtis. Sorry, Ben Curtis. Ben Curtis. Joseph Bramlett. He played the big tour for a bunch. But that's what golf is so difficult. You get sent down to the minors if you play bad. Whoa, you know. I mean, Ricky Fowler's not far from that. You play well or you're screwed. Goodbye. You know, you're still making some dough. Ricky made $1 million this year, but his bills are probably $1 million a year. All those cars and boats and shit he has. Sean O'Hare, he's won many times on the tour, right? Grayson Murray, he's kind of up and down. Karadek Api Banrat. Did you see the video with him talking about being lonely, and which is true. So he's from Thailand. So I played at Thailand. I've been played in Thailand in '92. All right. So I lived in Bangkok. Sukhumvit Soi Yisip Tam. That was my address. So I'd always say that to the guy in the taxi. Sukhumvit Soi Yisip Tam. He'd take me right to the house, right? Cockroaches everywhere. Oh, it's fucking gross. I mean, I used to sleep with the lights on. So there'd only be 1 million cockroaches instead of 10 million cockroaches. They were in your shoes. It was fucking disgusting. It was gross. 1 million degrees every day, 1 million. Pollution, just gross. I mean, you think it sucks in America? Some of you, maybe not you guys, but you know what I mean? When I got back, I landed, I think, in San Francisco. I got off the plane. I kissed the ground and said, I don't care who the president is. This is the place to be. Thailand was disgusting. Now, it was beautiful, some of it. I went to this island called Phuket. It's spelled Phuket, Phuket. Gorgeous, like Hawaii. Beautiful place. You know, I played the best golf course. I lived like a king. You know, I didn't drive my own cars. Traffic is insanity. To go a mile takes you an hour and a half. Just awful. But I lived out in the country at a golf course called Pinehurst. I wonder where they got that name from, but it's called Pinehurst. So I lived there, played golf every day, played the tours, and drove around. Had airplanes. I mean, I had it made, but so this should be a power fade. See, I was on the right side of the tee box. Perfect. See that? Right down the left side. That's my mantra right there. Perfect. But he seemed to work it both ways. Now his draw, if you notice, his draw really drew. His fade, slight fade. So it's easier to control that. I'm telling you, it still goes plenty far enough. But back to Aaron Api Banrat. So now he's a Thai kid. He's probably 30, right? Lives in America. He spoke English pretty well, which I didn't speak Thai at all. I knew how to say, give me a beer, where's the bathroom, what my address was, couple things. But I'd always hang out at McDonald's with they spoke English and people that hung out that spoke English, you know. But it was hard not knowing the language, you know. It's tough. Now him being over here, I get what he's saying, but USA is way better than Thailand. Bangkok is gross. Gross. Dirty. Gross. People living on the streets, like, so they had these like lean-to metal huts, you know, with wooden things folded. It was always 1 million, so you never got cold, but it rained and rained. So they just had these metal roofs, you know, with 2x4s holding them up on the side of the roads, little like tent cities, but metal tents. At the driving range, these people lived in the woods of the driving range, like a family. So you'd pull up in the car. So I'd get a ride. Obviously, I didn't drive. and the kid would come out, take my clubs out of the bag. Some little kid, 5, 7, well, maybe not 5, 8, 9, 10 years old. Take my bag, get some balls, he'd get a spot for me, and he would sit down Indian style with his legs crossed and tee the ball up for me, every ball. If I needed something, he'd run and get it. And the fee, I think, for the kid, it was like 50 cents. It was peanuts. I mean, I gave him more than that, but it was peanuts. I couldn't believe it. Now, picking the range, these kids had a chain link fence on wheels, right? And they pushed the chain link fence across, facing the golfers. They're little kids. And there was buckets hanging from them, the fence, and they would put the balls in the bucket by hand, and balls are bashing off the fence. These were triple-decker ranges. I mean, just awful, just gross, just sad. But that's all they knew, and that's all they had. So for him to come over here and hate it here, being able to speak English like he does, to me is, kind of sour grapes. But I get it. You don't have any friends per se, but he seems like a cool dude. I'd go hang out with him. You know what I mean? I'd go hang out with him. Now, I hung out with a fella by the name of Tim Strawn, who was another golf pro. He actually passed away, I guess, like 10 years ago. But we hung out together, and I met some other guys, and we hung out and all. But yeah, but living on another part of the world, when you don't know the language like I did, it was awful. But Teradek lives here, speaks English. He's got millions. I didn't have millions. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I do feel bad for him a little bit. But that's what happens. But so yeah, but he's playing okay. He's gonna make the he's 60. He's only 4 under. So he shot 81 yesterday. 67, 65, 81. That's not gonna help your scores. It happens. Not easy out there. So now I'm assuming Teradek comes from a wealthy family too, because over there you're poor or you're rich. Emphasis on poor. Most people had nothing. Zero. I mean, peanuts. They was just gross. And the people that could afford to play golf had money, had money. So I'm assuming he had money and still has money. But he can't make any money on the Asian tour. There's no money there. Now, why he wouldn't be a good LIV player, maybe they didn't offer him any money, Has he won on the tour? I don't know. Let me look. Articles, player profile. I'm going to lose my battery here in a second. Damn it. Yeah, it won't give me a player profile on it. But Teradek, I think he's won. I think he's won over here, hasn't he? Nope. No, he has not won. All right, I'm going to charge this here. Oh, is that the beautiful wife? I'm going to charge this. Hold on. Oh. Good. Into it. Oh, I can't. Damn it. Oh. I just unplugged the fridge. That's great. Oh. I'm sorry. I got all this shit going on here, my friend. So I'm going to try to charge this. Now, what can I unplug? Is that a plug? what I can plug that in. Man. So getting into the YouTube business, not as easy as it looks. Let's see if this works, folks. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Damn it. That's not even the thing. It's the thing, man. It's the thing, man. Like, where did I get all these weird things to charge? Let's try this. Charging? Nope, not charging. Damn it. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Trying to get these things to charge. My phone, my iPad, everything was charging, and now they're not charging. I don't have enough power grids over here. Oh, so frustrating. So frustrating. Hold on one second. Damn it. Oh. Richard. Oh, it's so frustrating. It's not that difficult to charge. Oh. Everything needs a charger. It's ridiculous. Taylor Gooch, baby. Gooch on fire from my friends at Domino's. Hello, guys. How are you? Good to hear from you. Good to hear from you all. That's Lucy Lee. She's 3'3". She's a tiny one. Little. I'm talking small. TJ right there. Cam Smith right there, baby. Uh-oh. Let's hear what Bubba has to say.
I'm just lucky right now. I can't even find the face.
He's got a big shoe in. Perez.
Somewhat forward, but I'm just trying to stay alive. It's getting bad.
There was a Twitter post I saw last poll. That might have been the shortest drive of the week on number 8.
It's by far. This will be even shorter.
There's my mug. No, you can't see it.
Hey, man, but keep it going, man. Your team's doing great, and you're playing great, too, man.
All right, thanks, Bubba.
Yeah, buddy.
Right here,
Right, so Bubba, thank you very much indeed. Perez is 4 under for the day, and he's heckling himself. Yeah,
can't see it.
Very harsh on himself for that.
Yeah, here you go. Senior Open. Right there, Salem Country Club. Not bad.
With the Ironheads and the team competition. Speaking of teams, BK the Dunes, absolutely.
And I've got
Bubba Troy, the premier announcing duo in golf.
I've got these tees.
Absolutely.
You can't see anything on this thing.
Wade
How are you supposed to
the former captain of Punch Golf Club before his compatriot Cam Smith
I don't know.
arrived at the party. They're one shot
I don't
behind
know
the Crushers in fourth.
what I'm gonna do.
He shot at 17. Yeah, not the easiest par three on the course. The
I know.
longest, 215 yards flat. Doesn't like that.
Yeah, they're gonna work out.
That shouldn't. No. Oh. Lucky that cart was there, and that tree may be in an awkward spot. Dom, I know you've had your cart misplaced over the last couple of days, haven't you? I think we've just seen a shop with 3 carts. That's where they're being stored.
Well, only day one. You know, a couple of guys who had too much to drink apparently took my cart and went straight to the bar with it.
Oh no.
No, they went straight to the bar with it.
4 aces.
It's all right. I need the steps.
Muscles McGee here.
Golfer?
Wow, I thought we'd have more people watching, but they don't usually come in until about 3 o'clock, you know? That's crazy. Ah, Megan Kang. 318. Average? Power fade, baby. Ripped it. Long and straight.
Look at the 7-hole, 431 yards. The averaging right around par. Past the bunker here.
Oh, action, man. Thought we'd have some more, folks. Is that Gooch?
Like Sergio takes a divot with these clubs.
You got a $4 million shot there.
A long way back. A long way back.
That was a hybrid, yeah. All right, let's put a golf.
Easier day, though, down 3.65 over the 4.01. Yeah, so the wind helping you say has to be a factor.
Right one was just hit his fairway line. Fairway line. Oh, it's not down the fairway.
Oh, no. Joaquin wants that 4 mil, baby. He wants that 4 million. Yeah, so this background, they cut the guy's head off. Uh-oh, comment. I got a comment. Hey, buddy. Lexi hitting it sideways. Is she? Yeah, I keep going back and forth left. Watching, I got the LIV here, and then she's on the TV behind me. That's funny about Lucy Lee and her, huh? Lucy Lee made the Open at 11 years old. Like 7 years ago. 2015, I guess. And Lexi made it at 12-year-old. That's crazy. And now they're playing together, but I don't know. They're both not leading, I guess. Lucy Lee's 5'1", and Lexi's 6'1" or 6. But I still don't know if I can show the LIV golf on my stream without getting in trouble. Nobody will tell me. And last time I got in trouble for showing ESPN Plus, so I don't want to deal with that. Because if I could show it here, I could, we could talk about it. I could watch it and watch a bad shot and show some aiming. But if you're watching it, there's a way you could watch. I don't know if you know that or not. YouTube more than one way. You can watch it on your phone and the computer, on your TV. You can have 3 different ones going at a time. So there's a way to watch me, hopefully, and then watch the golf too. So we got a 3-way tie. No, a 2-way tie at the top. Oh shit! What a bad putt. But so American, Gooch, Johnson up there. Well, Smith's not American, no. Coatrack. So no American winners so far in the LIV, which is nuts. That's crazy. She won? Oh shit! It's over. Where's Thompson? She's not even up there. Wow. Wow, she's not even up there at all, huh? Shit. Oh, the poor thing. Yeah, that sucks, man. When you're hitting it all over the world and everyone's watching you, it's no fun. That Megan Kang, she's from this area, Cape Cod, I think. I don't think she's won yet. Oh, she might have won once, but she's small but thick, as compared to Lucy Lee, who's small and she looks like one of those golf pencils. Small. But the LIV, we got some action. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 13 unders, 2 12 unders, an 11 under, and then they go to Reed at even. That's Patrick Reed? No, that's Bland. All right. I don't think Patrick Reed would wear shorts on television anyway. Look at the tee box to the left of this hall. Look at the size of it. Imagine that you have to cut that every day, and it's not even rounded off, so you have to get off the mower. Ah, that's no fun. Play on TV. Yeah, if I put that on my screen, are they going to lose their mind? I'm so afraid, Les. I'm so afraid. Come on, Gooch. No, that's not Gooch. No, it is Gooch. I wouldn't mind seeing him win it. I don't see the ball. Oh, short right. Brandon Grace, he's won like $6 million or something in his 3 starts. $6 million in 3 starts, and he's only 3 behind now. I don't think his team's doing well. His team might be doing good because 2 guys are up there. He might be in second in the team, possibly. But $6 million in 3 events. That's not bad from what I hear. So I was listening to some, now that I'm a YouTube star, I was listening to a podcast. Some local radio guys they got fired for being conservatives. So they have podcasts now. And one of them was excited for the LIV coming, and that's actually the last time I played this course. I don't know if you heard me. I played with him, actually. Jerry Callahan, his name. I played with him here. But I was listening to his podcast this morning when I was supposedly working out. He was excited for the LIV tour, but he didn't mention anything about Saudi Arabia or nothing. So, and to be honest with you, now that there's YouTube and all this shit, you don't really hear. I don't watch the local news anymore because it's all fake news bullshit, world's ending shit. I don't want to hear it anymore, so I don't really watch it. So obviously I didn't go to the tournament, but I don't know if they got heckled. I'm assuming there was boycotters for the 9/11 thing. If they did it at Bedminster, they did it up here because we had a couple planes leave from here, which sucks. I don't promote murder or gay bashing or race baiting. I don't approve of that. I approve of good golf. I want to watch golf. I read a story about Paul McGinley, the former European Ryder Cup captain, will not speak to Poulter just because of playing on this. I don't get it. I don't get it. Some people seem to be mature about it and just say, hey, they do what they want, whatever. I'll do what my thing. I don't know. I don't think it'll ever die down either, Les, Brian, whoever. I don't think it'll die down. When certain people have something in their head, they don't let it die, and that's not right. I kind of wish I went to it now because it looks like there's a lot of more people than I thought would be there, but I'd rather be here with you all. Oh. But the knee is feeling better, so I'm going to start doing some putting videos, probably on my deck in the back, some drills and stuff, and showing you where the club should be and stuff like that. Start working my way up slowly to actual hitting balls and videos. Now that my knee's better, it still hurts, but way better than it was. So all my driving tips and talking is probably getting old, and I get it. But now that my knee's better, start showing some live action shots and what the bounce does and what this does, why you move your hands up and back. And I get some things that some people send me, which I haven't been able to use. I don't know if anyone's heard of these. Can you see it? They're called Mirror Key. Now, the gentleman is from New Hampshire, which isn't far from me, and I don't know who he is, but I'm not sure what they do. But supposedly, first tee was zero contact at launch. The ball goes further somehow. So I'm looking forward to trying these out and get. I don't know why I can't show it on there, but showing these and giving my feedback on those. Then another guy I know has this thing that you put on your putter. Oh, you can see that. There's a little clamp here. You put it on the putter, so when you look down, the arrow lines you up, and it squares up the face too, and you can take this on and off. Looking forward to that. So as I grow here, people are sending me their training aids and stuff to try. I want more, obviously. I need to get more, better, bigger ones. And let people know my thoughts on them. And I'm going to have tons of stuff planned for this channel in terms of product, trying all types of clubs and training aids, all types of things. So it's all coming. Again, I'm almost 2 months old as of, well, no, next weekend I'll be 2 months old. So, and then, like I said, updating the computer and getting better cameras and getting an assistant to help me. It's all coming together, you know. It's all coming together. And I can't complain. I'm having a good time doing it. The feedback for the online lessons is crazy. I can't believe how many people want to do it. But it's just fun. I just love it. I could sit here all day and talk to golf. And it's fun watching it. Look at Lee Westwood. Looks like a altar boy or something with those socks on. I don't know. I don't know what he looks like, but he doesn't. I guess maybe in England that's how you dress. But Sergio looks great. Doesn't have the knee-high socks on. He's got the peds on, or the smaller socks, whatever you want to call them. We called them peds back in the day, but you know, they just cover your shoe. You have a lot of socks. So I like to see some wedge videos. You got it, my friend. You got it. You got it. I've got so much plans, my friend. You might have to move out here and help me, Les. You might have to move out here, or I'll move out. Well, where you're in Denver or Texas? If it's warm out there in the winter, I'll move out there with you. How's that? And we can work on it together. But yes, I've got so much planned in this brain of mine. But again, the leg, it's just so hard. Some days it's better than others, and some days I fall down. But I'll be ready by next season for sure, ready to go and do tons of videos. I have this. I'm like the Rain Man of golf fit lessons. You know what I mean? Or like Mr. Monk there, that guy. Where I remember giving lessons and I just come up with these things. It's weird. Like, oh, try. You know what I mean? It's so fun, and I've been writing them down in I got notes here that I remember from doing it. So when I'm giving a lesson, I remember things. I don't have a good memory, so I write down all the things I thought of and did. But I could probably do a second channel, Les, just on short game, you know. And I'm planning on doing a second channel, maybe for all sports too. You know, just an all sport channel, college football, regular football, things like that too. Because golf's not enough. It's not big enough to talk about every day. I don't think. Not yet, anyways. On my channel. Old guys. I'm not old. Hey, take it back. Old guys channel, true. And hey, but we're experienced. See, that's what you got to remember. So A lot of these channels, these kids go out, they play golf, and they have fun, they're laughing, blah, blah, blah. That's great. You know, that's entertainment. That's not really coaching or helping people. And they're young kids, I get it. But they don't have our experience, you know? They don't have it. And I'm all for doing. I love watching these trick. I have trick shots coming too, hitting the ball into a cup, and I'm gonna do everything, you know. But experience is huge. Like listening to Lee Trevino. So back when I was listening to him, you know, 30 years ago, he was my age now, and I thought he was a million. You know, I'm like, wow, this guy's old, right? But I'm like, oh no, he's not old. But I could listen to him all day long, or even Greg Norman. I know everyone hates him, but I'd listen to him all day long. Jack Nicklaus, the experience of these guys. I told you, Tony Penna, listening to him was amazing, amazing. You know, things have changed, you know, a little bit, obviously, but yeah, the short game stuff. That's one thing I could do. If I didn't hit I wasn't a great iron player. Drove it well, and bunkers fantastic. Around hitting the flop shots, I could hit the hard shots. It's funny, good. I couldn't hit the easy shots good. If that makes any sense, you know. Hitting them through trees. I don't know. Maybe I focused better. I tried harder. The hard shots I could do. The easy shots I couldn't do, which is stupid to say. But again, I didn't suck, you know. But you would think I should have done better on those. But driving the ball stands in the shots you're talking about was my thing. I wasn't a great putter nor a great iron player, you know. But driving it, let's see where he is on the right side of the tee. Boom, start it down the left, have it curve back. Perfect. That might be a little too much. Maybe he didn't aim enough left. Yeah, he didn't aim enough left. See, if you see where the ball started, you know, if I look at it closer, see, I don't know if I can go back. I can't because you can't see it, but I don't think he aimed enough left on that one. So you got to play for your error. That's what widens out the fairway. So if he was aiming more left, that ball would have been in less shit. And it looked like he was lined up on the right side, but he was too square to the side. You know what I mean? He was aiming towards right field instead of shortstop. So you play for the error too. You got to play for the error a little bit. It happens. Look at Sergio with the shorts. Look at him now. He looks good. He got the low socks on. And then Martin Keimer looks like a Hitler Youth with the big socks on. I don't like that at all. Now this should be a fade, right? But he draws it. He hits it both ways. He's drawing it. Is that a 3-wood or driver? Yeah, that's a low draw. But normally that's a fade side of the tee, so he's going against mine. Now that again, maybe that's a weird. Obviously he's in the shit, so without seeing the tee box, if there's a tree hanging over or something, it's hard for me to agree with that. But I do not agree with that shot he hit. No, I do not. I don't like it. But that's him. He's there and he's doing well with it, obviously. But then you look at a guy, you know, then you say, why did Tiger Woods win so much? Because he played smarter too. You know, he obviously has all the shots, but he played smarter. He didn't hit that shot. I've never seen Tiger hit a low hook ever. Honestly, never happened. Everything goes dead right when you miss it because you're hanging back too much. You're too much from the inside, you know, which is better than going left, you know. So I'm putting a collection of swings together for this show. So one night I'm gonna have going over so and so swing for an hour, like maybe an hour. I don't know every night, but going over certain swings and that, like a teaching, like going to golf college of a swing. Now, and that's, I'm sure you know stuff, but you could learn more too. But a lot of people don't know. You know, they don't know what a low draw means, high hook, blah blah blah. But show Bryson's setup, look at his stance, look at his grip, and go over that. You know, classroom, you know, swing class, and then short game class, and mental game class, or just come up with so many different ideas for the winter time, because in the winter time we're not really playing as much. So from what I understand, you know, during the daytime, you don't get, especially this Labor Day weekend, there's people probably playing golf, but also on vacation and stuff. Because last week we had a good group. You came in late, I know, but we had a good group last week. But again, the time difference is, so what time is it here? It's 3 o'clock here, so it's 1 o'clock where you are. Yeah, does that sound good, Les? Yeah, have like and go over the swings and just show what's happening and why, with an iron, a driver, and that outfit. And then putting. See Westwood, you look at the best putters, right? They're closer to the ball. Now, he made that putt. Obviously, he can make a putt. But the better putters are really close to it. He's further away from it. Same thing with I was watching someone yesterday, really far away from it, too far away from it, in my opinion, for overall success, for consistent success. Of course, they can make a putt here and there, of course. But yeah, so in the wintertime, having Tuesday night driving class, Thursday night bunker class, short game class or whatever, and then just take videos of guys and then put them on to where you can see them, because I know I can do that. And even myself making videos, so this fall, well, September on now, I'm going to go into I'm going to start filming myself hitting bunker shots and talking about it and show that during the off season, and then training and exercising drills and things like that to get people motivated to practice more too, and maybe if people are willing to do it, give me their handicaps as of, December 1st or whatever the season ends. And then next year, a year from then, let's see if we can beat it by 5 or 3, depending on your handicap. If you're a 5 handicap, getting down to 0 is going to take a lot of work. If you're a 35, getting down to 30 is going to take work, but not that much work. It's easier. The worse, no offense, but the worse you are, the easier it is to get better. The better you are, the harder it is to get better. It takes so much more discipline. And, oh, look at that. That's the guy in the 49ers. The kneeler, isn't that him? Kaepernick. That's Kaepernick. I'd like to see Dustin win, though. I mean, Dustin's, or Gooch. Dustin seems like he needs a win. He's coming. Oh, nice shot. Nice shot. Yeah, Les. Hopefully we'll get some more people coming in. Like I said, last week we had a good crew, but it was about 3:34-ish my time that people started popping in. The reason I started early today was because the LIV was on early, and the Lpga was on early. LIV Mike, that's funny, live Mike. What's your opinion on? Would you? Awesome, yeah, definitely, good. So like hopefully we get 100 guys doing it, and just all right on I don't know when the season is. Probably December 1st, right? November 15th maybe. What's your handicap index right now? Boom, let's do this stuff, and then go over. Here, this is what we did, or did you do this and that, and let's see if we can get our handicap down. Because as a coach, right, it's hard to believe that I don't just do this all for money. I mean, it's my living, and I need to make money, yes, but I do it because I love it, and I want to see you be. If you're a 2, I want to see you be a +2, or if you're a 20, I want to see you be a 15. And it's in my blood to help people, and the money does come with that. Not rich, but enough to pay my bills and feed my family would be nice. But I love to do it. I don't love. I help my buddy cut his greens in the morning, which I've done. I'd do it tomorrow if he poor guy died. But he had a 9-hole course. I was one of the well-respected golf teachers in the area, and I'd still get up at 4:30 and go help him cut his greens at a public 9-hole course because he needed help. I didn't give a shit. You know what I mean? I loved it. Driving to John Deere and turning around. I had a ball, But I didn't. That's not my life career. I didn't want to do it all every day. You know what I mean? But golf, teaching this golf and talking golf and helping people is what I love. And that's what someone was saying last week. They can see that in my voice and the way I talk. That I'm a passion for it. And it's not just about the money. It's not. It really isn't. You know, I just love it. I just love helping people. And it's like probably with you. What your job is, you have a knack for it and you love it. Hopefully, you know. And I'm sure some people hate their jobs, but mine's not a job. Mine's a lifestyle. You know, it is. People know me as the golf guy. That's the golf guy, you know, and I'm always wearing this hat. I have different hats, but always wearing this hat. And when I go out to dinner with my wife, I look like a golf pro. I mean, sometimes I'll wear the long sleeve shirt, or whatever, but you can tell I look like a golf pro or a golfer, anyways. You know, that's just my life, and that's okay. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm wearing FootJoy shoes out to the, you know, to the mall. I'm not gonna apologize for that. That's who I am, you know. And so might have been last Sunday, I think. I was talking to my buddy in Florida, and I was getting gas. So I pull in, and I'm headed home, and I get the gas, and there's a guy on the other side of the thing, and he had a T-shirt on, but he had like golf shorts, and in his back pocket. Again, this is going back to this Rain Man, Mr. Monk thing. I noticed he had a yardage book in his pocket. So he looked at me. I looked at him. I said, "Oh, where'd you play today?" And he goes, "Excuse me." I said, "Oh, where'd you play?" I go, "You got a yardage book in your pocket." "Oh, I played X course, whatever, blah blah blah." "Oh, I heard they were selling it. It fell through. Amazon was gonna buy it." Shot the shit with him. Next thing you know, I give him my card. I tell him about the channel. Now, is he gonna watch? I don't know, but that's what I do. It's like I can't help it, you know. I'm a talk. I talk, especially about golf, because that's what I love, you know. But I noticed that the shorts were golf shorts, and he had a yardage book in his pocket. Boom, start talking to him. I talked to him if he had like a Red Sox program in his pocket too. I talked to him, but it was a golf thing, and I just love it, you know. The wife on my way home. Okay, honey. So yeah, golf is the best, my friend. Golf is the best. What else can we talk about for hours? Well, college football was on yesterday. That was some surprising games. My team won by 70, which was nice. Notre Dame's Ohio State was kind of the first game of the year, though. What do you expect? You know? You can't expect too much from these guys. They'll find their way. They're just kids. They're just kids. What's DJ got here? See, that's one thing about this live stuff. They don't tell you like it's 10 feet, 3 feet. They don't have that shot length thing. Hey, no, it's funny. I saw out there yesterday. So Slugger White was one of the longtime rules officials for like 25, 30 years on the PGA Tour. And he was out there yesterday at LIV doing he was helping Kevin Na with a shot. I couldn't believe it because he always wears that big cowboy type hat or whatever hat you want to call it. But yeah, Slugger White. I wonder if they paid him a couple bucks because he retired from the tour. Now, I don't know if he's from this area or not, or he just happened to be around there, but or that's his first tournament or not. Actually, let me look it up. But yeah, it was funny to see Slugger White doing it. And he's because another, one of the other guys, Gary Young, is a PGA Tour official now, or has been for a while. He's like one of the best ones, top ones. He was a club pro up in this area for many years. Know him pretty good. Slugger White did not retire. He went to LIV Golf. Please tell me I'm not the first to mention this. Well, he retired from the tour. LIV Golf, good to see Slugger White still making decisions. Louisville Slugger. Jim Thome. La Russa is the only white Hall of Fame manager. What? Yes, they do. The head rules official for LIV is Slugger White, who served as an official in the PGA Tour for 40 years. Wow. Rex Hagen. McElroy was also just his role trying to blah, 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 blah. Honest question: does the Saudi League have the rules officials in their own rule book? How are they going to handle it? Ah, bless your heart. Thanks. Strange that they copy 90% of what the PGA Tour has developed over decades. Yet keep going around saying be so stuff. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's hard to find info on all this stuff. Slugger White is obviously, first of all, his name's Slugger, so that's kind of cool. His name is Slugger. Like little Slugger. Hey, little Slugger, good fit. So that's funny. That is funny. All right, my friend. I'll talk to you. Good to see you, my guy. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping in, Les. 10 holes to play on the LIV. The ladies is over. Lexi Thompson had a bad day. I thought it was going to be nice putt there. Joaquin, the dog demon. Wow, he's going to make $4 million again his first tournament. Oh, that's going to be funny. Come on, Smitty. Come on, Smitty. He's got it. He's got it. Oh, no. Rita. That was there, man. He had it. Gabby Lopez. 73 for Lexi. That stinks. Philly Mick with a bird dog. Philly Mick with the bird dog. Oh, who's that? Who was that? Peter Uline. First time I've seen him all day. Doo-doo happens, right? Doo-doo happens, folks. Nobody watching. Nobody's watching me. Nobody's watching. Nobody's watching me. I think it's some more folks coming in. No, nothing. Whatever. Doo-doo happens, people. You can't always get what you want. Oh, he's pissed. Laurie. Dude, you're 4 under. Relax, brah. Wow, we had people popping in. Morgan, Jedediah, Morgan. Chucky 3-Stick. Haven't seen him all day. Hey, Steve G. What's up, my friend? Attaboy. You watching? Yeah, I've had people popping in and out all day, my friend. Nobody's sticking around. We need to get a group. But no, again, I went on too early, I think. 3:30, 4:30 is the time to go on. But again, Labor Day weekend, nice day out there. That's all right. Central Florida. Who's Central Florida? That's Orlando area? Or so Tampa's the West Coast. So I lived in Jupiter. I wish I lived there now, but I lived in Jupiter for 20 odd years. Winters only. Yeah, Orlando, nice. I love Disney. Oh, Disney World. Too expensive now. It's like 12 grand. These damn kids. I love it though. Yeah, Jupiter is. Oh shit! What did I do? So yeah, Jupiter from 1985 to 2001 or 2, every year, literally. And then when I started the family, I went down off and on for like 3 or 4 months here and there. But now I just stay here. Orlando, come on, Orlando, it's awesome. It's expensive though, that Disney World. I tell you, it's like we used to take the family down. It was like $3,400 for like 6 days, hotels, everything. Now it's 12 grand. just for Disney World. And they're packed, you know. But hey, it is what it is. You watching the LIV or the ladies? Ladies is over. Korn Ferry's coming up. My what do you call it? iPad died, so I'm charging it. We'll get some more people popping in here shortly. But I forgot it was Labor Day weekend, but LIV is on, so I figured last week we had a good group in here, and then I said, next week, or people probably on vacation, or the wives, girlfriends won't let them talk to me. I'll live on it too, yeah. Oh, nice, my friend. So yeah, I get to live on here. I have to have this thing on StreamYard, it's called. That's what runs my show, I guess. So I have two monitors. So I got live on over here. Kind of weird, but see, I'm afraid to show live on my screen because I don't know if I can yet. Because YouTube they don't tell you anything. You know, I have no idea what the rules are. I was told if I show something of someone else's and I pause their video, like live, say I pause that shot and I rewind it and I show you, oh, look at his stance, look where the ball position is, look where hit, blah blah blah, and then start it again. Now we watch this shot and I say, see how he's on the left side of the tee, he's going to hit a draw, blah blah blah. That I could do that. So, but I'm afraid to because what I showed. I'm more techie than you. Oh no. Oh man, that's hard. Nice shot there. So see how he drew that in there? So he's on the right side of the tee box, aiming down the right side, plus the long side, so the pin was on the left. So he was on the left, I get confused, the left side of the tee box, aiming to the center of the green, starting at the center, turning it into the pin. So if he blocks it, he's still okay. And if he overhooks it, he's on the left side of the pin. You know what I mean? So he's playing angles, which is what people need to learn to do, you know. But that's what I want to do with this. So I'm working on videos. So I was telling Wes and a couple other guys that I'm going to have like Tuesday night drivers class, like say for an hour, bring up the best drivers, the guys that hook it and draw it, and show you on the screen. Instead of seeing me, you'll see them, and I'll be talking about why they're drawing, you know what I mean? And then for the winter time, most likely, because it's going to be slower. Well, you're in Florida, you'll have golf year round, but a lot of people aren't going to have it. And just give them some more instruction of other people, or if someone wants to send their video in, I'll do that too, you know, like give a live lesson type thing and just talk about it and explain more detail of why these guys do what they do and why. Now this thing here, I'm not a fan of this for the professionals. The amateur player can do what they want, but you know, the guy that goes out and plays for fun. Yes, I might be down there, buddy. Probably not till January, but got the kids, so I got to have Christmas and Thanksgiving up here. You know, that I do miss now that I got older. When I was younger, I didn't give a shit about anything. I just got in that car and drove down as fast as I could and didn't look back. Now with the kids, the kids aren't little kids anymore, but still. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this putting for the professionals. I don't think it should be allowed. And he says he's not anchoring it, but I don't believe him. One, and I don't like it. You know, he's not doing that. He's holding it off, but I don't believe him. And I think it's cheating, to be honest with you. For the pros, the regular players, the amateurs play at home, you gotta do whatever you can to get. You shouldn't cheat, but if that putter helps you. But as a professional, if you can't putt, that's cheating. To me, that's cheating. But I might be wrong. And I'm not a big fan of the shorts, but I'm a bigger fan of it now that I watch the guys. They don't look like, you know, slobs in it. They look like Sergio looks professional, I guess. But I still like the pants. Like, this guy looks great with the pants. As a professional, you should wear pants. So when I was giving lessons at this driving range, right, you could tell I was the golf pro. Because I had the pants on when it was 100 out. I looked nice. I had nice pants on, nice shoes, nice shirt. They knew I was the golf pro. And that's what I wanted. I wanted people to know that. So when someone's there getting an ice cream, watching over the fence, they see, oh, that's the pro. They could tell. Now, if I had shorts on and untucked shirt, it's just an image, you know. That was my like calling card, just like this hat. I always have a Titleist hat on, 24 hours a day. Now, occasionally I'd wear a Red Sox or Bruins hat if I went to the game or something, but you know what I mean. So you knew who the golf pro was. Now, obviously here we know because they're all pros. But in a pro-am, you couldn't tell who the pro was or who the am was, right? Isn't it? Did you see that? Did you hear me from earlier saying that? Yeah, he looks like the Hitler Youth. That's what they wore back in those videos I saw with the long socks. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Sergio's got the low socks, the low peds, or whatever you want to call them. Absolutely. See, Cam looks nice here. His hair looks awful, but whatever. But he looks like a professional golfer or a professional something with the outfit with the pants on. And those pants aren't heavy. They wick, you know, they're light, they're microfiber, whatever you want to call them. They're nice. You know, he's not sweating his ass off. There's no butt sauce being generated out the back. You know. Now John Daly, did you see him yesterday at the Arkansas game? He was on Hitler Youth. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Exactly. So doesn't Keimer. Yeah, look. Oh, that's awful. Awful. They're making fun of him now. Yeah. Ferry was making fun of him. Yeah. Ferry was just making fun of him, just like we are. Nice shot, though. Where's this? Oh, he just said knee socks are a priority. I was not prepared for Westwood and shorts with calf. Yeah, see? It's not just me and you, Steve. We're not the only two. Exactly. So he's doing it to be funny, or he doesn't know how to dress. But yeah, see, we're not the only ones making fun of him. So everybody that said pants are good now that they're not any worse. Right. Exactly. Pants they're light, you know, they're not heavy. They're not like back when old Tom Morris played, right? Knickers with the heavy tweed. No, these pants are light. You don't even know you're wearing them, and they just look better, in my opinion. You know, he looks like a pro golfer. Kind of keep some traditions. You know, leaving the flag in drives me nuts too. I hate it. And I don't know why they took it out. Took out. You can take the flag, leave the flag in. I don't know why, but I hate it. Uh-oh, you didn't like that one. Watch it be 10 feet. Imagine hitting shitty shots like that, guys. Right? 30-foot shitty shot. That'd be nice. But yeah, the pants, I like the pants. Now the fans can wear shorts. See, those are the fans. Do you ever go to a pro golf tournament and you see the fans like wear golf shoes though with the spikes? I love that. Now I get it. You're walking there up and down the hill, so I kind of get it, but it's just kind of funny. You know, if you're walking the course, they're walking the course. I get it. You know what I used to bring is my rangefinder, laser, and I'd stand on the 10th tee at the Deutsche Bank there, and I'd laser literally from the blue marker to where the guy's standing, and watch it on my phone on TV. And they'd say, "Oh, you hit a tree with 294," and I'm lasering them at 257. Because they move the tee up, right? But they don't tell the guys in the that's doing the shot link. So that shot link isn't always 100%. Yeah, they do. You're right. Yeah. Oh, no doubt. The white, they're pitch white too, right? But the shot link guys on the tour, aren't always right because they move the tee box. And I remember one time at the Deutsche Bank, we were standing down by one of the bunkers watching it with the shot link guy, and he had it all wrong. They moved the tee up 30 yards, and he's saying it's 280 to cover this bunker, and they're short of it, and he's saying they're 294 off the tee. I go, how can it be 280 to cover the bunker, and they're not even at the bunker? It's 294. So they got amateurs running the shot link that don't know what they're doing. Just fucking laser the guy. It's simple. Stand on the tee, laser him. Boom. Run out to the fairway, stand at his ball, laser it to the flag. Boom. End of story. On the green, it's a little harder because you can't run on the green, but it's not that hard. But they move the tee up 30 yards, and they don't tell the people, the shot link guys, and that screws them up. It happens. Because you see the guy, I hit it 380, 370. But when the hole's 320, they're short, right? That doesn't make sense. Because the shot link is wrong. It's just telling the truth. Telling the truth that people don't want to hear. Because I remember at Doral one time, they moved the tee box up 50 yards because of it got flooded. And Justin Lennon hit a 410-yard drive once. Impossible. He hit a 270 maybe. 410 because they moved the tee up 50, 100 yards or whatever it was. They didn't tell them. So they just say, oh, geez, he's here, so he must have hit it 400. No, he didn't. And again, I understand you want to make him look invincible and look crazy and look better than look invincible. I understand that. That sells. It's sexy. Sex sells. I get it. But people fall for it. Yeah, there you go. No doubt. I get you. But back in the day, they wore the metal spikes. So they're like the fans are walking. It's just funny. It's cool. I get it. I understand why they do it. You're just like, are you playing? Those guys are I think on-course announcers, like from the Sky, from Golf Channel, radio, Sirius XM radio. The ShotLink guys are standing. They have this like telescope. You know what I mean? So they measure to the bunkers. It's X amount to this bunker, and if they're short of the bunker by 10 yards, it's X amount. But they don't tell them when the tee is moved. I saw it. I was telling them because he had a book. I'm like, no, they moved the tee up. If he didn't reach the tee, how can it be 290? The bunker. The bunker's 50 yards long or 30 yards long. They're amateurs. They're people, they just volunteered. They're members at the club. You know what I mean? It's a fancy country club, right? And they're getting Joe Blow, the 30 handicapper out there doing it. No offense to 30 handicappers, but they don't know what they're doing per se. They're not professional workers. They just volunteers. They're not doing it on purpose. They just don't know that the tee box markers are moving. Hitting a golf ball 400 yards is a long way, man. That's a long way. Long way. You can only go so far. So remember the USGA, I don't know if that TV is too loud for you, but the USGA has a certain amount of base bounce or spring effect, whatever you want to call it. They have that automatic iron Byron guy that hits the ball too, and the ball doesn't go 480. Now, if it rolls 100 yards, it might go 480. But you know what I mean? You can't all of a sudden be superhuman and smash one 480. They're adding it wrong because of the tee box. I'm telling you. Not all of them, obviously. Some are accurate, but some of them aren't. That's why I would stand on the tee, right on the blue marker. 283, 290, those were the drives. 290, 285. Ricky Fowler hit his three with 247. I was standing there and lasered Ricky's back. He didn't hit his three with 380, But it was 247. Might have been a 5-wood, but that's realistic numbers, you know. So that's one thing I don't like. What is happening? Chat is disabled for this live stream. I want to chat, man. I wish I could show it on here. Hold on. Most of the time I'm trying to not get kicked off the course if I have I get it, right. So I'm not blaming them, Steve. I'm not blaming them. They just don't know, you know. They don't know. So the shot link is a little off. But you just put one guy in every group, right? Simple. Volunteer the guy with a laser, and he just lasers the tee shot, right? Stands right next to the fucking blue marker. So, and he lasers to your back, and then he reports it. There's a guy out in the fairway, right? A guy in the fairway, guy in the tee, on every hole. So 36 guys. Boom. Tom Gillis, laser, 289. Steve G, 289. Joe Schmo, 294. Boom. Simple. It's an actual number. Then you have a guy in the fairway, stands by the ball, lasers the flag, 112, 115, blah, blah, blah. Or just have lying on the fairway, and he lasers back to the tee. Maybe have like a big reflector thing at the tee box, and he lasers back from where the guy's balls are. That would probably be better. So boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? That's the way to do it. Not have a guy on the fairway with some book. It's too much. It's simple. Everybody can have a rangefinder. I got 10 of them right here. You can find volunteers to do that, you know. They get an autograph afterwards. They'd be psyched. There you go. Exactly. Exactly. That's why everyone does it. That's okay. You know. You get a shirt. You might get to play the course. And I'm not blaming them. Trust me, I'm not. I'm not blaming them. It's the tour's fault. It's a simple fix, I think. But they don't listen to me. Maybe they will someday. But it's unreasonable drives going forward. This doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen.
I mean, how awesome is it for golf in India? In fact, there's a group of young Indian golfers who are from the same city as.
Come on, folks. We need more folks in here. I forgot Labor Day weekend. Yeah. The damn paddles at the ball. Yeah. Those orange ones. Yeah, exactly. They hold them up like an X, and then there's a. Yeah. No, I know. Yep. Yep. I get you. Bubba. $50,000 watch on.
Best finish out here was 36. So, but we're also watching Pat Perez, and
I don't think Pat's gonna have any more interviews with me.
no, I don't
So,
think it was your fault.
yeah, that's nice. Troy Mullen. Yeah, isn't she? Yeah. Yeah, I'm impressed by her.
He's hitting it solid, but he's just kind of unsure of himself.
Now, she's hit a drive 420, they tell me, but that was in altitude. Still pretty damn good. Yeah, she's like a women's long driver. I don't know if she's any good player. I'm sure she's a decent player, but I don't think she's tour level. But she can smoke it, yeah. And she's good for the game. She seems fun and you know what I mean? She's happy to be there. I just feel bad for these people that bash these LIV people, you know? That just bash them. We turn that down. I guess I could wear headphones, but I'm not a headphone guy. But yeah, I don't like them bashing these people. I don't. Wherever the money comes from, who cares? Just let them play golf and enjoy it, make a living. That's probably the best job she's ever had, you know. I don't know. I bet you in 3 years from now, things will change. This will be more respected. You might have some other better players, you know, get rid of some of the guys, I hate to say it, that nobody's ever heard of, like Scott Vincent. And again, good for him. Hopefully he's doing well, but he's going to be kicked to the side. But he's made a ton of money. They probably told him that. Here's a couple, 10 million. You're set for life. At some point, though, we may not need you. You know, he'd probably take it. Not going to make 10 million otherwise, right? Playing the Asian tour, they don't make any money. Ha! Hitler Youth. Imagine if they said Hitler Youth, they'd get fired in a second. Well, maybe not on YouTube, but yeah, he looks like one of the Hitler Youth for sure. Yeah, see this caddy? Yeah, no, he doesn't have knee-high socks on. He's got the pads on. He looks good. Exactly, right. Exactly, Steve. Hendrick's broke. You know, he's probably got a $2 million house. Probably got a couple of homes, right? One in Sweden, one in Jupiter, maybe Orlando. I don't know if he's a Jupiter guy or not. I don't remember that, but still, it's expensive. Got caught up in that Ponzi scheme. He went broke. He needs the dough. Because if he didn't, he wouldn't have given up the Ryder Cup captaincy, right? He lives in Nagona? Yeah, I thought so. He wouldn't have given up the Ryder Cup captaincy if he didn't need the money. He wouldn't have. He would have waited. But he's probably in a dire situation, and holy shit, this is something that could save my ass or my family's ass. You got to take it. That doesn't mean he supports killing gay people or women or whatever. Live Nona? That's funny. So is Pulse live up there too? Pulse and Graham McDowell? Yeah. Yeah, Jupiter's like crazy with all these guys now. I mean, when I lived there full time, there was Norman. So I caddied for Norman, Trevino. I caddied for Nicholas over in Asia. I didn't caddy for Nicholas in Florida. Trevino, Owen Brown. There was a few guys. Tony Jacqueline, and you know, guys you've never heard of, but. And then all of a sudden, they just all started coming in, man. And then when Tiger came to Jupiter Island, so I lived technically at Jupiter Island. Greg Norman was the big shot there, and me and him became friends because his home. So Jupiter Island is an island, just like Palm Beach. It's like one big long island, and there's an intercoastal, and there's the ocean. So Greg's house, you know, it's probably a $10 million house. I mean. Big money. Jupiter Island is big time money. The guy that invented Coca-Cola's family, American Express, the Vanderbilts, that type of money, just crazy money. So Greg Norman bought a home there, whatever. Tranquility. No, that was it. Tranquility, or was that Tigers? I don't know. But so he needed sand for his house. It was the erosion on the beach side of it was getting, you know, taken away his beach. The beach house would have fallen in the ocean. So a neighbor of his, Ham Morrison, he's a member at the club I was at, another zillionaire. I knew him pretty well. Good guy, would go drinking and chase women and have a good time when I was single. And introduced me to Greg, and then, you know, went to the club and got stands, and we fortified like the Army would his beach house with the sandbags. So I got to know Greg pretty good, and he found, oh, you're a golfer? Oh, yeah. And then we hung out, and we played golf, and I caddied for him in some pro-ams, and just hung out with him, and spent hours with him on the driving range. Him helping my swing, me helping him, and not that I was going to help him, but he told me I was. And he just gave me so much information. And then Lee Trevino was there. Greg is very egomaniac, no doubt, but he was good to me. I don't hate him for that. You know, he was good to me. Nicholas was worse of an egomaniac. He wasn't as good to me as Trevino was the best one to me. And that's why I play the way I did, and I swing the way I do, and I teach the way I do because of Trevino, you know. But hanging out with these guys when I was a 20-year-old kid, it was amazing. You know, it was amazing. I'm very lucky to do what I got to do. Uh-oh, the dog's here. Hey, buddy. Come here. You want to go on camera? Come. No, come here. Come here. The dog wants to say hi. Come here, buddy. No. Hold on. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You don't want to come? Come on. I got you. There he is. Say hi, buddy. Say hi. Say hi. No, you gotta put your head up. Put your head up. There he is. There he is. Oh, you can't see him. Say hi. You're on TV. Say hi. Buddy, say hi. Over here. Say hi. Yeah, you're looking at me. Say hi, buddy. You tired? You had a rough day? There's Chili. Say hi, Chili. Hi, buddy. Come on, give me a kiss. Oh, yeah, I love you too, pal. Say hi. See, look at you're on. Say hi. You tired? Was Emily wearing you out? Huh? You want to go out? Come on. I got you. Get up there. It's okay. Good boy. That was Chili. Chili's awesome. Chili's a puggle. Yep. Exactly. He was a good guy. Still is a good guy. But they're determined, they're determined to succeed in everything they do. There's the sacrifice. No, he's about 40 pounds, puggle. He's a big puggle, but he's not that big. But he's awkward. He's goofy. But he's sitting on the bed right next to me here. So he's a good dog. My daughter had him, and she must have kicked him out. I'm gonna shut the door. She must have kicked him out of the room. Give me 1 second, my friend. I'm gonna get another fruit punch here. Fruit punch. Oh, buddy. Stay there. I'm coming right back, buddy. I thought we'd have a bigger crowd, buddy. But I forgot it was Labor Day weekend. Absolutely forgot about it. But we got the Korn Ferry tour on now. Korn Ferry's on, which is nice. You need a bigger. Yeah, no. Chili's a big. Yeah, he's not that big, but 40 pounds, like 48 pounds. But he's just awesome. He's a lovable little goofy puggle, half pug, half beagle. But just an awesome family dog. If you need a family dog. No, I know. I appreciate it, Steve. It's getting there. For only doing it a month and a half. I don't expect to have 1 million people in here, but I'm trying to get a few each time. And I don't know when to go live. I just don't know when to do it because the people that I watch, the lawyer guy, Nick Ricator's name is, he's got 500,000 people, subscribers. And he's an entertainer, but he does more than just golf. He's got a wide variety of topics, so he's going to get 3,000 people on his streams. Where my people right now are probably golfing. So I don't know when the best time to do it is. Maybe Sunday night I should do it. But again, once the weather gets bad, they won't be golfing. Again, your weather's going to be fine, but so I got to find out a good time to do the stream. I like doing it now because the golf's on. We can watch it and talk about golf as we're watching it. My driver's show or the wedge show, whatever I'm going to call it. Do it for an hour every night at say 10 Eastern, because then you got the California people at 7. I got people in Korea and China too. So there's really no perfect time to do it, and that stinks. Danny boy, what's up? No, my son came home from college, so I had to sneak it back in here. She just drove him back, but I stole it from him. And then I found out he was coming home, so I snuck it back in his room. So I'm going to take it back out probably tomorrow. But this one's working okay today, to be honest with you, Dan. Haven't had a problem with it, you know. But if I want to, the last part, what do you mean, like the last 9 holes? Yeah. Yeah, not the whole thing, you mean? Yeah, I see what you're saying. So the regular tour event probably wouldn't end till 6 Eastern time, right? Yeah. So go on at like 4 maybe, yeah, on Sundays. That's a good idea. So again, like I said, I'm so new at this. I don't know when people are gonna want to do it and when they want to watch, and I don't blame people for golfing right now. Up here, it's 85 out. Wow, it's 85. It's a nice day to golf. The sun's out. It's only rained one day up here all summer, literally once. Now it's rained for like 5 seconds here and there, yes, but an all-day rain one day, and I think tomorrow is supposed to rain all day. But it's been perfect weather to be an outside person. You know, if you're a golfer, it's awesome. But not since my knee injury that I haven't played all summer, so I've just been sitting inside doing nothing. Sand, sun, yeah. So that's what I'm afraid of, right? So what I did was, so my computer is just a regular Dell shitty computer. So if I wanted to show something on here instead of my face, it would slow down. So I went into his room and I just turned it on, and it was like lightning, literally like everything was so fast. I was like, wow, this is what it should be. But it was his login on YouTube. So I just went on as him and watched a couple things or whatever. And then I brought it in here. I put it together and all. But for some reason, his gaming computer only has one port for a monitor that I saw. So I'm like, oh shit, I need 2 monitors. And then I found out he was coming home, so I threw it back in his room and put it back together. But it is definitely faster, you know. So I'm gonna ask him, hey, you know, mind if I use it? But I know I don't want to see his personal stuff. I really don't. But just for YouTube, you know. But when I logged in, you know, you need his password. It's designed for him. So I didn't want to change the YouTube password, you know, to mine and all that. So I just said, you know what? I don't want to embarrass the poor kid. Who knows what's on there? He's a nice kid. I don't think he's had anything crazy. I hope, but that's what they all say, right? Until your kid murders 100 people. Oh, he's a great kid. You know, I'm just kidding. But the computer's so much faster and better. So that's one of my goals. Daniel, my youngest son watches it, but not me. He's watching anime cartoons or something. He's in there right now doing it. I'm not sure what he's watching. I don't know what he's watching, but he's watching it through Xbox. He has a gaming computer too that was $2,000 that I paid for. That's just sitting there doing nothing. But he says he's going to use it because he doesn't want me to take it. I don't blame him, but he doesn't use it. My other son, who's at college, has one too, another $2,000 that I paid for, sitting there doing nothing, you know. So again, I'm not trying to steal them from them. I just want to use them. I don't want to go spend $2,000 on one now, and then if I never do this again, you know what I mean? Or if this is a bust. So a lot of money, $2,000 for just a computer. And like we said the other day, Daniel, maybe I can upgrade this one, but still, that one was like I was like in heaven. I just pressed Google button, the thing went fast like that. This one's got a whine, and I'm like, I can go take a shower before this one does it, you know. So if I try to put on something on this screen, I'll do it right now, and you watch, it'll freeze. And if it freezes, don't shoot me or hate me, but watch. So I'm gonna press share. I'm going to put on the LIV tournament for 1 second, and I'm going to turn it off. Okay, I don't get yelled at. Share screen. Now, maybe because it's YouTube, it'll be easy because I'm on YouTube. Maybe that's the case. But if it freezes up, Hasn't frozen up yet. I press share screen. Here we go. Oh, wow. It's not freezing. Well, let me press share screen. Because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. They'll crucify me. Oh, there we go. See? Shut down. Boom, baby. Knew it. Knew it. I knew it. So I canceled it. You see that? Isn't that funny? Oh, I look tired. Come on, don't start this shit. What did I tell you? Oh shit. I thought I canceled it. All right. So we on live? See, I may get in trouble for this. But see how it froze for a little while, guys? Yeah, I need power. Right, exactly. But I might get in trouble for showing you this. I don't know. I hope not. So I'm going to stop it because I'm afraid. But you see how it shut down for a little bit? All right, we're back. That wasn't actually that bad, to be honest with you. But if this is on YouTube and I'm on YouTube, I should be able to show it on my channel without getting in trouble. Well, Live Golf should say, hey, a golf pro is showing our channel. That's a good thing and not give me any trouble. You know what I mean? So, but I'm afraid to get, because you get strikes on this channel, 3 strikes, and you're out. They don't pay you anymore. I don't get paid yet anyways, but eventually when I get paid, you can't get paid, and you're off the channel. So I still need to find all that out before I can do that. Do you need a better wizard inside the box? Don't trust all this talk about chips and me. I don't know what that means. See, wizard. I always need a better wizard. I don't know what that means, but I can always use a better wizard. But it's the power, I think, right? So on that gaming computer, it has more. It's like a bigger engine, and I got a shitty engine, so it can show you more stuff. I'm thinking. Harry Potter. Oh, I don't know. I'm not a Harry Potter guy. My wife is, so I don't know that. I don't watch that. I tried to watch. What's that show with the Game of Thrones? I saw more men's genitalia on Game of Thrones. We just didn't get into it. I tried to watch Game. Not that that's Harry Potter. But I don't know. I just not into that stuff. I tried. Computers are magic. Yeah, no doubt. You know, and some people know them like this, you know, and I don't. Like, I don't know how to edit a video. So if you watch my videos, they're just me yapping. I don't know how to, and I'm trying to learn it. So when I show you these golf swings and stuff, that I can do it properly. So I'm learning it. I'm taking classes online to figure it out. And sorry, that was the way. And you know, so I got to learn to edit videos and make better ones and all that. So I'm going to learn all that stuff. But it's all naked. Yeah, it was awful. I saw it was gross. We were watching it to my wife, and it was just uncomfortable. And it was my wife, and it was like 2 guys, and some big ogre thing walks out with his pecker hanging out. Oh, it's like, I don't need to see that. I don't want to see that. You know what I mean? I don't. If I want to watch that, I'll watch porn, which I'm not a porn guy. But if I want to watch naked people, I'll watch porn. But let's just show me a move. Show me a storyline. You know, I don't need to see that. I don't. And that's just me. And again, I was uncomfortable. Like, so we just stopped watching it. I thought it didn't have any point to it anyway. It had you going in 90 different directions. But that's me. Whatever. What do I like to watch? 60 Days In, where they go to jail. That's fun. I like watching that. Is it hard? Oh, really? That's the thing. You give them like $5 and they do stuff for you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to. Well, what I mean by editing, to me, I meant by like putting, say, different videos, like tying them together, not necessarily editing them, more or less. So if I show Tiger Woods' swing for like a minute, and then I want to put on my swing, like on one video, like streamed, you know what I mean? That's what I mean. That can't be that hard. Like connecting them together, you know what I mean? Like putting a video of Tiger and then putting a video of Ricky. So then when I'm showing you guys, it's all right, Daniel. I appreciate you being here, buddy. I know you're busy, pal. You got shit to do. I get it. It's all right. You're always welcome, obviously. Say hi, pop in, do whatever you got to do. Are you staying in Connecticut or are you going elsewhere? But yeah, don't. You're always welcome here, my friend. Always. Always. Like I said, I don't even know when I'm going to be on. I'm going to try to do the Sunday afternoon thing, but maybe later in the day. You know, again, I don't know when to do it. And as the weather gets shittier, most of the country, it's going to be dark at 4:30, right? Up here, that's what sucks, Steve. Down in Jupiter, it got dark at like 6 every day in the winter. Up here, it's like 4:20. It's like so miserable, man. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, it's horrible. Everybody's miserable. Everybody's miserable. It's just bad. But that's all right. Could be worse, right? Yeah, if we have any new folks out there, hit that subscribe button for me. Hit the like button for me. That'll help get it out to more people. That's my problem. I got to get it out to more people. You got to spread the word. We got to spread the word. Hold on one second, my friends. We got to spread the word and get things going. If people know that we're doing this. That's the thing. If people don't know we're doing it, they're not going to watch. Right, buddy? We need people to watch it. I think. All right. Sorry about that. We need viewers. Sorry. Maine, yeah, here we go. In the winter, yeah. Oh, it's bad. So Maine is probably easter than where I am, you know. So I'm in Boston, so more east. So Florida is like an hour west of me by the sun moving, right? Because when I was in Jupiter, it was about 6 o'clock. The sun went down, and up here it's like 4:30. So I guess an hour and a half. So when I drive to Florida, I'm actually going west, barely. But as the sun moves, it's a lot. And but I remember we used to play golf till just about 6 every night, maybe 6:05, depending on the time. But Maine, yeah, the Maine, it's like 4 o'clock. It's like black. It's awful. I mean, I hate it. I really needed psychological help because I like to play golf. I like the sun. So at least in Florida, you got till 6 o'clock, you know. But 4:30, man, is such a dreary day. In the Northeast, you know, it's such a dreary thing. It's just, I hate it. And being a golfer, winter sucks. So before I got married, I'd be in Jupiter every year, you know. Is that what that means? So ask, subscribe, and like, and use hashtags like LIV golf. The algorithm rules. So the algorithm is, what is that? That's a computer that picks up the likes and stuff, right? That's what, again, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it all out. But I'm up to 1,070, I think, in a month and a half. And from what I'm told, that's pretty good. I got I got a letter, an email from YouTube saying I'm in the top 5% of YouTubers at 1,000 people. Top 5? I'm like, shit, I know guys with 500, a million people, you know? So that's a good thing that I'm going this fast, you know? It's going faster than I thought. I never thought I'd get 1,000, almost 1,100 by now. Someone told me it'd take 6 months. And I haven't even done really great videos yet, to be honest, you know? I haven't, and I'm working on those, and those are going to come, but I need people to hit that like button and all that stuff, because that's, yeah, it is, Steve. It really is, and I didn't think I'd get. It's like, and it's fun, and I want to help more people. You know what I mean? I want to get it out there and get where we're not fighting over politics, and we might fight over LIV, I guess, but we're not fighting over politics and all that crap. It's a safe space to come talk about golf and helping your swing. And I know we're just talking bullshit now, but help your swing, help your game, and that's what I want to do, is help your game and help Daniel's game and all. Daniel's a youngster, good kid, and see, I have people, looking at my thing, my analytics. I've had a lot of people come in and out, but they're not staying. And that's the hard part. I'm golf. People like here. Right, exactly. Well, exactly. So I want to be the guy who's. I'm an expert. I mean, I've won Emmy awards on Boston TV. I have them. I can show you. But I'm not a talking head, just talking. Well, today, Joe Schmo made an eagle. I want to be your friend. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to Daniel. I want to talk to Les. I want to be the guy that you can talk back to and what's the word? Talk to, blah, 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 blah. Like Matt Adams. I like Matt Adams. He's probably the only Golf Channel guy that's normal, But he goes on his show and just talks to the monitor. Well, today we did, and I like Matt, but he doesn't talk to the chat. You know what I mean? He doesn't. And I want to talk to the chat. That's what I'm here for. I don't want to just tell you, yeah, Tiger Woods is a good golfer. Yeah, no shit. But let's talk about what I know about Tiger. Have I been on his boat, privacy? Have I played golf with him? Have I hung out with, you know what I mean? Or Greg or whoever, you know what I mean? Did I go to a strip joint with Bob Tway and his brother back in '93 after they won the PGA? Did I do that? That stuff. And I want to help you. Again, I'm an expert on the golf. I know the game of golf, trust me. And that's what I want to bring. You're right, Steve. You're absolutely right. And I want my chat, crowd, audience, whatever you're called, to be able to call me or talk to me and help them, communicate, I guess is the word. Communicate with people, not just be, hey, no. I want to know what your swing is like. I want to see your swing. I want to help your game. You know what I mean? I want to see the same people. Like Daniel, Daniel's been on for a couple of weeks. I know Daniel. I know you a little bit. I know Les. Les was one of the first guys on. And in 2 years from now, 5 years from now, you're still going to be here. I'm assuming, and there's going to be more people. It's going to grow. And be. There's one thing I am is authentic. And I'm not bullshitting anybody. I am what I am, and if you hung out with me, you'd have a beer with me after golf. You'd play golf with me. You'd say, "Hey, what time tomorrow?" Because I'm not bragging. I know myself. I'm not a dickhead. I don't like dickheads. I like normal, fun people. I don't care if you shoot 180 or you shoot 60. Just don't be a dickhead. Be a normal person. I get along with most people. Some people, like, I don't know. Maybe I don't. But I'm a regular dude. I study golf 24 hours a day for the last 35 years or more. I was born into the game, and that's what I want to do here. And that's why I like doing this. When I saw, so I didn't even know about this. I knew about YouTube, but I didn't know it was an actual thing you could do. I just thought it was like Facebook. You put your kids on there, blah blah blah. So I posted some pictures like 2015 of my kids hitting the ball, whatever, just for fun. I didn't know I could make a business out of it. First, small business, but a business out of it. And I started watching a trial back in November of Kyle Rittenhouse, who was, in the Wisconsin riots, shot some people, blah blah blah. So I'm watching on Court TV, and then all of a sudden I was on Twitter and I saw that these lawyers were watching it. So I clicked on it. It was on YouTube. So this one lawyer, Nick Ricada, who I was saying earlier, had like 5 other lawyers, and they're watching it live. And this is what confused me about what I want to do. So they're watching it live on Court TV, just like I was on the TV, but they would stop it and say, "Oh, they should have objected" or whatever. And they were commenting like it was me commenting on golf. And I'm like, wow, these guys are pretty good. This is fun. So then I started watching them and learning from them. And then I talked to Nick Ricada, and he goes, no, you can make a business out of it if you're good at what you do and you're not afraid to talk to people, blah, blah, blah. I said, what do you mean? He goes, oh, you get paid for this or that. And I'm like, what? You got to have X amount of viewers and this and that. And I'm like, he goes, you should give it a try. This is November, right? And I'm like, Thanksgiving's coming up. I'm like, I'm going to the range, giving regular lessons and all. And then my knee, and I hurt my knee. I hurt my knee before that, but then it got really bad. And I couldn't walk, and I'm just sitting here. I'm like, you know what? Let me just make some videos. And this is 2 months ago I started doing it. And I should have started earlier, I guess, obviously. And I just put on some videos. I put some old videos of me up, and next thing you know, I got 50 people. Then I had 100. Then I had 200. Then I had 400. Then I had 1,000. Well, and I'm like, these aren't even good ones. These are old ones. I got to do better videos and all that. So it is growing, and it's getting better and better. But I love it, and it's a way to communicate with again, people in Florida or Montreal or all over the world, and I love it. Well, that's exactly. You're gonna get better content once I can stand up and stuff and actually show you shots. I'm gonna start doing some, like I said, some putting stuff on the back deck with my putter and the fake green and all that, and just talk about shit like that. And just give you stuff to help you guys get better, in terms of your own golf swing and golf tips. Besides content, to give my opinion on certain things too, like the LIV and this and that or whatever. But the PNC, yeah, yeah, no kidding. So that's why I didn't go to the U.S. Open because of my knee. It was right up the street. And I didn't go to this because of my knee / I didn't want to get ostracized for supporting LIV just yet. But yeah, no, I need to get out more and get on the tournaments more, and I need to start playing more and people watching me play and hit balls and get more active for sure. Oh, I don't know. Hitting balls, maybe a couple weeks, 3 weeks. I'm gonna try to putt some tomorrow, like I said. And I'm just afraid of hurting it more. It's a strange thing. But yeah, so you wouldn't mind putting you on here? Yeah, that's there's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, nobody can do anything that I haven't seen in the golf swing before. You know what I mean? But what is your handicap, Steve? So I do a monthly. My thing is this. So normally, what I charge for a lesson is pretty high on the range. It's like $160 an hour. I do 15 a day. I'm booked all day. I'm one of the best in New England. Hey. Oh, thank you. These are facts. So I'm booked all day. I don't want to charge that. It's too much, but I can. I got overhead too. It all doesn't go in my pocket. So online, I offered $69 a month. Don't have to go every month. You can stop it whenever you want. For 4 lessons, plus coaching on the phone, text, whatever. Talk to you. Hey, what are you doing? Blah blah blah. But so you take a video of your swing on an app called OnForm. Okay. So what I want out of people is a commitment. I don't want one lesson is stupid. Not gonna help. I need you to come. I need people to come. If they could once a week, obviously, but at 180 they can't. Now the rich people can, yeah. But I'd offer them a package and this and that. But you need for the winter. well, not just a winter, but you need consistency. So if someone comes twice a month for a year, they'll never go backwards because you're always being watched, whether you're doing good or bad. But most people come to me, Steve, when the shit hits the fan. Then I gotta fix them. Then they come. All right, then they don't come back. Then bam, then they crash. Then they come back. Then they crash. I'm like, why don't you come twice a week? We'll work on a plan, a payment plan, whatever. You'll never be bad, even if you're playing good. What do you think? You don't think these guys have guys watching them all day long? Because they don't ever want to play bad. And again, I know it's expensive, but $69 a month for 4 lessons or commute, whatever you want to call it, 4 hours of time for me normally would be like $800, $750. It's cheap, I think. And you get more than what you pay for, trust me. You get more than you pay. And so since I've offered that, I've gotten people don't stop emailing me. You know what I mean? And it's easy. So you use the app, you video your swing. I pay for the app, you don't. It's free. I have to pay for it, but that's part of the $69. And so you video yourself, and I just say, all right, boom, that looks great. That looks bad. Then you video yourself chipping. So it's not all 4 hours of full swing. You know, you chip, you hit full shots, you hit driver, you hit bunker shot, whatever you can do. You know, it's a pretty good deal. And I like that because when I'm teaching outside, I got to pay for the balls. I got to pay for the time to use the place. So the driving range places don't let you just show up and do it for nothing. They charge you. You know, they make money too, unfortunately. But I am good at it, which is nice, you know. You're 15, right? So what I would ask, you know, once we get going, you know, fill out a sheet. How often do you play? Do you practice? What's your preferred ball flight? What do you think is the easier ball? You know what I mean? Like get into your psyche, because that's important too, in the noggin. So a lesson isn't always just golf swing lesson. It's a noggin lesson. What are you thinking? What are you aiming at? You know, what's your thought process? There's so much. And then, well, it's like my mom used to say, well, you're good because you're a pro. I'm like, no shit. But I'm a pro because I do all this other stuff, right? I just didn't wake up good. I guess it's natural. My father was good. My uncles were pros. My cousins, it's in our blood, yeah. But I worked my ass off to be good. I didn't wake up good, and I work on it, and I study it, because when I was teaching golf, I don't have it on me, but you know, I qualified for the U.S. Open, and I won tournaments. There's trophies over there, you can't see them. And I don't have them up to be a big shot. I have them up just to let people know that I know what I'm doing. You know, I've been there, I've played it. Again, I never went on the tour. That doesn't mean I don't know what I'm doing, you know, but as a golf pro, as a teacher, you know, when they say those who can, can't, those who can, those who can't teach, it's bullshit in golf. Because how do you know what it's like when I've been under pressure to try to win a tournament, and even if I didn't win it, what it felt like to be in it, you know what I mean, and just that stuff. And I've caddied for some good players, so I've been in the game. Maybe I wasn't as dedicated as I should have been. Maybe that was the problem, you know what I mean? So it's important for me to be able to hit a high draw, low hook, high cut, soft one, this one, that, 3-finger one, you know what I mean? As a coach, because if I can't teach myself how to do it, Steve, how am I going to teach you how to do it? Oh, I'm trying to show you something right here, but you know what I mean? So I can hit all the shots. I can play the game. I've got 10 course records. I've shot 62 before. I know what I'm doing. And I'm not just saying that just so you think I'm awesome. It's just so you know that I know what I'm doing. You know, I'm not just some clown that I read, you know, what's that book? 7 Laws of the Golf Swing or something, that I know what I'm doing, right? No, I've done it. I've been there. I studied it. I can't get that to work. I'm turning it on. So just right there, I tried to change something and see what's happening. That's why I need to get that better computer. You know, but yeah, that's I can hit a golf ball. I'm just a crappy golfer, right? So you need to learn what. Oh, am I back on? Yeah. So you're going to learn. So I'm going to have another segment about like golf etiquette terms and what does this mean? What does that mean? You're on your way to better golf game and overall knowledge of the golf swing and all that by just hanging out here. Right now, you got how do you study golf? Golf swings. You watch a million golf swings. You watch what everyone's doing. You look at you read every book about the mental part of the game, the history of all the best players, what they thought, what they did. Putting strokes. Some have in to in, some have in to out. Different stances, different grips. You just watch it all and see what works. Like Matthew Wolf's swing is different than Sergio Garcia's swing. It's different than this guy's swing. So that's what I mean by studying it and just learning what the best players did and thought, and just watch hours of and not just watching it but doing it too. Daniel is hitting balls, and you probably heard me say this before, left-handed or left hand low on your knees, one leg, one arm, eyes closed, tee it high, tee it low, stiff shaft, weak shaft, heavy shaft, light shaft, lots of loft, no loft, hitting down, hitting up. That's like the college of golf that I do to learn to help you, and what worked, what was easier. If hitting down on it for you with a driver makes you hit it better, then you're going to hit down on it with a driver. Now, for me, when I hit up on it, it goes way better and further. But that doesn't mean it will for you. We'll try it. We'll try everything. There's no exact way to do it, unfortunately. So that's what we do. That's what studying the game is, and watching, how Tim or whoever that was. Oh, that's the Korn Ferry 12. Watching how that guy swings. Some guys have a more rounded one plane swing. Some guys swing out. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, my man. You're just watching everybody and learning what they do and why they do it. And when you can talk to them, you ask them, "What are you doing? Why are you doing that?" Because if you ever go on Twitter, look at all the golf pros all saying something different, right? They all say, "Oh, do this, do that, do that, do this." That's their opinion. Maybe they can do it that way, but some people can't. So as a golf coach, my job is to find out the best way I can get Daniel or Steve or Les or whoever. I went down. Dang it. To hit it better. That's my job. I'm not just going to have you do it like I do. Now, there's certain things I do that I think that are easier to do, like the driver. I think it's easier to hit up on it with it teed up high, playing a push cut, yes. But maybe you can do it the other way. And that's what we do. We just don't say, this is how you do it. But I have preferences, obviously. And the preferences usually are right, even though my computer's stuck here. I tried to do something fancy, guys, and that's what happened. I just tried to change my screen in the back. That's all I tried to do. Tried to change my screen in the back. Which one was I watching before? No, I don't know why it's not working. I really don't. I don't know what happened. Am I there? All right. Tommy G? I don't know what happened. Oh, so you can hear me, right? Text in the chat if you can hear and see me, guys, because I can't. I went out yesterday and practiced aiming left and pushing it, like you said. Works very well, Daniel. Thank you, buddy. I need you to quote that, man. Thank you. See, I didn't just make that up. Thank you, Steve. On my screen, I just see blank. So read my chat there for Daniel. Right. Aiming your body to the left. So you know what the inside of the ball is, right? So if you put a circle right around the center of the ball, right, like you were putting, and then put a circle on the opposite line of that, like a quadrant, making 4 quadrants, and you're looking down at the ball, that inside quadrant is where you're trying to hit, right? So if you hit that aiming dead straight, that ball would go to the right, right? Assuming everything else is hit a push cut, exactly. That's what it is, right? Steve, you're right on. But if you hit it right, it's going to go on the right. What? So you got to aim left and do that. So imagine like the people with fancy garages have a carport that turns and they turn their car around, right? So just imagine you were standing on a tee box that would move in a circle. So I'd move the whole tee box, aim you to the left fielder, and now do the same thing, and you push it back to center field, which is down the middle of the fairway. That's the Lee Trevino push cut shot. Greg Norman push cut shot. Now Greg Norman could draw it too, but Trevino could, and that's okay because he never ever missed the fairway. Norman did, because he's trying to hit it both ways. When you start trying to hit the ball both ways off the tee, you're in trouble. When you're on, you're awesome. When you're not, you're in trouble. But that's what Daniel is saying with his chat there, and that's what he did, and that's awesome. Because Daniel, like I said, when you say what is studying golf, I've done that a million times with people. I've tried it with 5 handicappers, 25 handicappers, 50 handicappers, 50, right? And they dropped 25 shots in a week just by doing that, because they didn't miss it. They didn't top it. You know what I mean? If they counted every stroke, obviously. So all of a sudden they're hitting in the fairway rather than hitting 2 off every tee. So automatically they're screwed. So just by having them do that, their handicap dropped by 20 shots. Now, did every one of them? Of course not. Some with 15, some with 10. But you know what I mean, right? So that's what you need to do, Daniel, consistently. And that's what works. I'm not here for my good looks. This is what happens. I've done it. I took it serious. You know, I've tried it. So say I had some free time to practice or whatever in between lessons or a day off. You know, when I wasn't married, all I did was play golf all day long, and I'd go practice it. And I had nothing else to do. I was bored, you know, and I'd go work on it and try different things. And it worked. You know, I could play the game, but I could also understand on what made the ball go and what was missed and what wasn't missed, you know. Sorry, guys. Hold on 1 second. My computer is still frozen, but I think I'm on. I'm back. So, yeah, for some reason it's not working. My screen's not working. That's okay. So, yeah, so I've tried it all. And like I said, if I was going to go draw a driver and you were going to say, I'll give you $1 million if you can hit a high draw, I'd be nervous if I had to bet $1 million up on it. But I'll bet you 10 million I can go fade it, no problem. Every time. Literally every time. It's just easier to do. There's less stuff to have to do, you know. It's just easier to fade it. You don't have to, you know, there's less to do. It's easier to do. That's all. Simple stuff, per se. Am I still on, guys? I don't know why my screen's not showing up. Again, all I try to do is change the background. I guess I could do that. Uh-oh, where is it? Thank you. You don't want to be on? So, You get to look at that. Yep, you're here. Okay, so now you get that thing. Yeah, I don't know why the screen stopped, but it did. I just tried to change the background of my video. This happened last week too. So I tried to change the background, and it just started doing that weird thing. I don't know why. For best performance, use a green screen. I have a green screen. I'm going to say I have a green screen. See what it says. No, I don't have a green screen. I don't know. Makes me feel like a moron, though. Oh, boy. Yep, oh, StreamYard's not working. Hello. I put that video on. Yeah, so the better computer, obviously a better thing. Chavino said you can talk to a fade. He was right, Steve. Same thing with Daniel's learning. He found the fairway better. That's important. It's important to find that fairway, guys. It's important to find the fairway, for sure. Settings, share. I'm going to try to share again. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here, folks. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, it's just easier, you know. And to someone who practices a lot and plays a lot of golf, if I couldn't draw it at will, it's hard for someone I think who doesn't play and practice a lot of golf, right? Just makes sense. I get the heebie-jeebies right now just thinking about it. You know what I mean? Literally just thinking about trying to draw a driver. Now, tree what I can do. It's got more loft on it and all that stuff. All right, we got a new subscriber so far today. That's not too bad. Let's see what's going on with LIV, Steve. We got Neiman 14, Johnson 14, Smith 13, Gooch 13, Lahiri 13, Westwood 13. Wow. We got 6 holes left. 6 holes left with a tight. Now, see, I don't know if I'm getting in trouble for this or not. I don't know. I don't know why I would. No, we don't want that. Shit. We want that. I didn't know you could see that. That's funny. I was just seeing if YouTube was yelling at me. Oh, you can see that. That's pretty cool. That's funny. So this is better than looking at me anyways. I can't control a draw fade. Usually, if anything, a little draw or a big slide. You can't control. You can't right now. Yeah, you don't want to draw it. You can't control a draw anyway. A fade is just a push. That's what you're hitting. When I say aim left and push it back to the center, that's a fade. You don't want to swing left. You don't want any of that. That's all poppycock. Westy went to 14 too? Shit. I wouldn't mind seeing him win. So I must be behind on my LIV thing. Let me fix it. I must have stopped it. Here we go. That's why. Oh yeah, so Johnson's 15. So I was behind Steve. Thanks for that. So I got 15, 14, 14, 13, 13. 13, 13. Jesus, 12. Yep. Again, hopefully I won't get in trouble for this, but I'm going to get out of it because I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous that LIV is going to yell at me. Oh, we're back, baby. Oh, good. We're back. So, do you see the guy behind me in the water? You know who that is? Anyone? Uh-oh. Cam Smith, 10 feet. Five holes left, baby. The thought process of pushing the ball when aiming left should help you keep from. Absolutely. It's so much easier, but that's how you do it anyway. You can't hit a round ball 100% of the time dead straight. You can't. It's around anything. A frisbee. Go throw a frisbee and see what happens to a frisbee, or throw a football or a baseball at a velocity. Obviously, a golf ball is moving pretty hard, so it's going to curve at velocity. You know what I mean? Like the chip shot's not going to curve. It's not moving fast enough. But a baseball moving 90 is going to move. Football moves. They curve. You know, football's not technically round, but kind of round. So velocity and circular motion make things move faster. That's why the golf swing is a circular motion. It's a faster motion. So right here, he's pushing that back. I guarantee you that ball's pushing back to the right. They're not showing it, obviously. But, you know, and they're not slicing it. It's moving 5, 10 yards at the most, 20 feet. It's not moving 50 feet. Now, if they want to, they could curve it that far, but the ball goes relatively straight, but it's still going to the right of where they're aiming. You know what I mean? It's not going dead straight like a putt. You can putt dead straight. You can't hit a golf ball based on where your alignment is, based on the railroad track effect, right? So if you're standing on a railroad track, you can putt down the railroad track if your feet are on one track and the putter's on the other one. You cannot hit a golf ball on that other track. You just can't, unless a chip shot. I'm talking a driver. It won't stay on the track. It's going to curve left or right, barely. So it's easier to take one of those tracks, and that's what I have in my head too, guys. Is I'm gonna turn that one track to the left, and you're gonna hit it to the right of it. Exactly. And don't change it, Daniel. Don't change it, buddy. It's if it's working, make it better. Own it. Groove it. Don't all of a sudden, I'm going to try this. Because you're just going to be in that roller coaster of hell. It's just awful being in there. You just got to find what works. And don't change it. Stick with what works. Keep it simple, stupid, right? Yes. Don't all of a sudden change it because it's boring. Oh, I could do better if I try this. No, you just stick with what you. Once you know where that ball's going, the game is easy. And that's when I'm playing. I know where the ball's going. I know where it ain't going either. It's not going left because I'm aiming left and I'm swinging right, basically. It's like that. Aiming there, aiming there, swinging there. I'm not like that. I'm not dead straight. I'm like this. Wait, I'd be like that, I guess. But see, look at Cam Smith. He's putting straight, yes. He don't hit his balls like that. See how close he is to it? Boom. See how close he was to that ball? I'm telling you, man. I told you, I've been there. I've studied it. I've done it. You get close to that fucking ball when you're putting. I think if he won, guys, that would be huge for the LIV Tour. If he comes out and wins his first tournament, I think that would make more news than anyone else. Honest to God. Honest to God. Or even Neiman. Neiman to some degree. But Neiman didn't win the British Open. This guy did. So that would make a huge difference. Huge. I mean, that would make huge news for LIV Golf if Smith won. And I guarantee you, the Shark is doing jumping jacks right now, seeing him do that. See, I need you guys to help me out by telling others that, like that push fade, Steve and Daniel, that it works, and that where you heard it from, and it works. I'm telling you. Again, I'm not here to. I'm not making this shit up. I've done it, guys. I've been in the trenches for years, out in the sun. So I got skin cancer on my arms, out in that sun, helping people all day. And when I first started playing golf, I thought you're supposed to hit it dead straight every time. And I thought, oh, no, you can't. It's too freaking hard. You know, it's too hard to hit the ball dead straight every time on a straight line. But aiming different and swinging in the fairway is different. You know what I mean? So you're hitting it in play, but you're not lined up like the railroad track effect. That's what you got to remember. But, you know, you guys have already both improved in a short period of time, and there's way more to go. Getting off the tee is huge. Okay, so this should be a fade. It shouldn't hook. Again, unless there's some weird trees right there or something. This ball should go relatively straight or a little to the right, based on where he's standing. It has to go to the right. Again, unless the hole's on the left and he's hitting some weird hook shot. But they didn't show it, but you know, you stand on the right side to fade it, you stand on the left side to hook it, you stand in the middle to do either. So I can't tell what happened there. Who's that, DJ? One shot lead. I don't know. See, this one they don't tell you here. Oh, he's got 224. Oh, I see. He does have it. All right. So he's going to play a draw here for sure because he has to. But it didn't draw. So that's a good shot out of the rough. Get up and down. But you notice where he hit that. He put himself in good position to get up and down. You know. And so if he didn't hit a perfect shot, at least now he's got an easier up and down shot. And that's what makes these guys so good. I'm out. All right, my friend Daniel. Thank you, pal. Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, I forgot it was a holiday weekend. I don't blame people. They're probably doing cookouts and hanging out and all that stuff. Daniel's a good man, good kid. Learning the game slowly. You know, it's like whatever you guys do for your jobs. So he's a high school kid, but you're an expert at it. So you put me in your field tomorrow, Steve. If I showed up to work tomorrow, Tuesday, whatever, with you, I'd be lost. I'd be like, oh, well, yeah, I know how to turn a computer on. I know, like me, you know, the computers, I can turn it on. I'm like a 15, 20 handicap with computers, right? And the same thing in golf. You're not an expert at golf because you have another job. You got other shit in your life. Where that's all I do is golf. You know, you have a job and your fun is golf. So I have a job which is golf, and my fun is golf. So I'm all golf. You know what I mean? That's all I do. That's all I talk about. So and that's okay. I love it. That's nothing wrong with that. But that's why you come here, to get this information, to talk golf, obviously, learn something, hopefully, and get better, and have good conversation about the game that we all love. And because I've talked with the amateurs who are 5 handicaps, 8 handicaps, talking about certain things, and I'm just shaking my head because they don't know. They don't study it. They don't watch it. They don't know everything. They're good, decent players, but they're not experts, you know. And that's okay. Nothing wrong with it. That's what we're here for. You know, some people don't know what bounce on a club means. Some people don't know what leading edge means. Some people don't know what lay it open means. Some people don't know what, you know, lay your hands back, forward, up, down, laid off, over the line. They don't know. You know, I'm going to have a show on that with different golf terms, because I'm asking my wife questions. She's not a golfer. I'm asking her, what would you, you know, she goes, well, what does that mean? Like, we're watching the golf, not now, but before. What does that mean? What does draw mean? You know, and again, for the people that know it, I feel bad, but You know, a lot of people don't know it, and they need to be told what a draw is, or what open means, what laid off means, what he came out of it means. You know, he's putting that when he came out of it. She goes, I don't know what the hell that means. You know, and out of the 1,100 people that I have, probably maybe 700 don't know what that means. So I want to help them. You know, look at now. You look at his feet. So this is what I want. If you can see DJ like I can, see his feet, how open his feet are. So he must be on a wet turf. Yeah. See how he spun that? So he had that ball. He had his feet way open. So it must be wet there. So he had to hit down and firm on it. That ball was almost behind him. You see how it stopped like that? I mean, that was an awesome shot. But that's unusual, not a normal setup on that type of a shot. And that's why short game is so important to be good at. It's so important to be good. So Daniel, I'm pretty confident I can get my handicap down pretty quick if I can learn how to better navigate a golf hole in the golf course. Yeah. So so setting up on the right side of the tee. So now with your push cut. So if you're looking at the screen, you see where it just said welcome. So the bottom right of the screen, I'm assuming you're looking at the same thing I am. With where his club is, where welcome's coming out of the corner right, like say right, where is it? Come on, right now, welcome. So you want to be lined up over there, and you'd be aiming. I mean, that's a big tee box, but you'd be aiming towards my ear, not that ear, that ear. You'd be aiming this way. How do I do it? Man, this is so awkward. You know, you'd be aiming where Titleist the tee is up that way. So you get to play for that. You know, you'll see videos. I'm gonna have better videos coming out. I'm gonna try to do drawings and stuff too, where I have a program where I can make a hole on the paper and draw. You know what I mean? That's a great idea. Let me write that down. I just thought of that. There's got to be a program where I can draw like a blank piece of paper. Again, set on my face. I can draw a little golf hole and give examples like with marker and stuff. That would help you big time. Put some bunkers out there and show you where to aim and stuff like that. Yes, Steve, definitely. Course management is huge. Huge. Draw on screen. Yeah. Course management. Yep. So I'd have the pin. The pin would be up by my Allen Titleist. So if you go over the green up here, you're screwed. If you want to hit it to where my chin or nose is. Now, if the pin's where my chin is, you don't want to hit it underneath it. You want to hit it to where my top of my nose is, So things like that. Or if the pin's over here where his grip on that club is, you don't want to go to the right of that. You want to be to the left over there, to the left of the screen there. So little things like that would really help you, and you get to understand and know until that becomes an overlearned skill. And that's what we call that, an overlearned skill. So if you were going to go down to Circle K right now, you get in your car, put the keys in, turn the car on, grab it like nothing. Because you've done it a million times. It's an overlearned skill. And that's what you need the golf to become. By listening to me repeat it a million times, Yeah, something like that. Exactly. That's what I mean. Right. Something like that. Exactly. Something like that where I could draw on it and draw a hole, a dog leg left, a dog leg right, bunkers. Exactly. Something like that, Steve. Yeah, I'm going to work on that for sure. Because I think that would help people, and have that one of my class shows, course management hour, driver hour, and just educate people because they don't know. You know, they don't know. And some people know, but most people don't know. They don't have any clue because golf is a hobby. Golf is not their main priority in life. Where it is my main priority. This is not a getaway for me. This is getting away for me is going on Nick Mercator's and talking politics and jails and trials and stuff. That's how I get away from golf. But mostly I'm golf all day long. When people see me, they talk golf. They want to talk golf. Now, again, I know more than golf. I know politics. I know sports. I know college football. I know baseball. I know a lot. But I know golf, you know. But that's my thing. I'm the golf guy. That's okay. I like being the golf guy. Get in. It's in. Oh, all right. Sergio. My wife loves Sergio. Here we are on a casual Sunday. Damn it, Steve. I thought we'd have more people in. So I might do Wednesday. I don't know if you're on Wednesday night, but Wednesday again. So now, when you do the driver thing, so you're aiming left, pushing it back to the right. Hopefully, you're teeing it up a little higher, staying behind it, tilting back to the right. You're a right-hander, I'm assuming. You know, if you can get to a golf range or driving range, whatever you want to call them now, and just practice hitting bombs. So tee that thing up high, and just keep, swinging up on it. And that's why I want to try these mirror tees. I don't know if you ever heard of them. Guy sent me these a while ago, but I'm injured, so I haven't been able to use them. And he lives in New Hampshire, which is close by. They're called mirror tees. And I hope he doesn't mind me giving him a plug out, and if he's listening. At 100 miles an hour club head speed, the Mirror XD17 will increase carry by 12 yards, increase ball speed by 5, increase launch angle by 0.6, decrease backspin, which is huge. Now, again, I don't know if these are right or not, and I'm trusting this guy. He seems like a good dude, and maybe I might be able to have him on as one of my guests. So that's another thing, Steve. I'm going to have guests on. Tour pros, club repair guys, psychologists, trick shot artists, all types of things on here. But even if I do pull off this draw, don't draw. You gotta take the oath of Tom Gillis. I will never try to draw my driver again. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. What are you gonna do? If the hole curves right to left, use your 3-wood. Or a hybrid, and use that to draw. Use that to draw it. But not your driver. That's crazy. Oh, now my phone's gonna die. Yeah, it's just too hard. I can't do it. I'm a plus. Well, last time I played, I was a +6 handicapper. So I'd have to give you 21 shots. You know what I mean? If I don't shoot under par every time, I want to blow my brains out. And I won't try to draw the driver. And I'm not being an egomaniac dickhead. I'm just trying to say, if I can't do it, the average guy can't do it. And I work my ass off to do it. And I'd rather hit the fade. It's easier. It goes far. It's not going shorter. It doesn't have any spin on it. It's fine. It's a good shot, There's a dog or a cat? Now I got a cat too. Where's the cat? Come here, buddy. You got to meet the cat. Guess what the cat's name is? Oh, you probably don't. Come here, buddy. The cat's name's Ricky Fowler. Come on. No, absolutely not. Norman hit both. Okay, he was one of the best drivers of the ball. But the ball spun more back then, even for Jack. Doesn't spin anymore. And they were wooden drivers. Now Norman eventually used a metal driver, but at the end. But he was using wood, which were no loft on them. There's different club. There was gear effect. It was different. It was different with Norman and Nicholas. But Nicholas still was smart enough to fade it. You know, they didn't have loft. I don't know what the loft was of a persimmon driver. They were pretty much all the same. You know, 9-degree or something. You know, I don't exactly remember. I used them when I was younger, yeah, but not like now where you can change them and the head's massive. It's a different world now. It's just easier. And again, the ball does not spin as much as it used to. It doesn't. That's a fact. So that's why hitting that push cut goes a mile. It doesn't slice into the woods. Yeah, Ricky Fowler's the cat's name. My son, when he was littler, a few years ago, he was a big Ricky Fowler fan. Had the hats and all that. And that's what we named the cat. It's a cute name for a cat, Ricky. Richard, we call him Richard now. The old Baladas, exactly. They spun. So this ball, right here, this is one of the balls Nicholas gave to me. I don't know if you can see. It says Jack on it. Jack, the Max Fly Tour Limited HT number 5. So when I caddy for Big Jack here. I mean, this thing looks like it wants to spin left or right. It's got little dimples on it. It's a weird look. It's yellow now. This is from the 90s. It's a yellow. You can read the Jack. Yeah, it's a yellow ball now. But now this one is from. I took my daughter to the women's tour, and that's one of the best women players autographs. Annika. She just writes Annika right there. I got Nicole Castrali's on there for some reason. I have more of these. I just don't know where they are. Some of them I have no idea what they say. No clue. That's one of the women. That's what's good about Annika. Even though she wrote Annika, you can kind of read it. You know it says Annika. Like someone just signs it. This one in red got smudged. But what's this ball from? Choice Hotels International Sports Lpga. I don't even know where this was. This must have been in Florida, but Nicole Castrali. You can kind of read hers. But I've got a million of ball signed autographs and hats and all the pin flags from my son and all that. So it's fun stuff. Max Fly was a big ball, yeah. So he'd have 2 different ball contracts. One in not Jack. This is one in Europe. She does live Nona. Yeah, that's right. With Mike. Jack had a contract with Max Fly and someone else in Europe. So when he went to Europe, they had a smaller ball back then. I forget who. I don't know if Dunlop is the same company or something like that. Spalding maybe. I'm not sure. He had a different contract with European tournaments than he did with American tournaments and all that. All right, so let's watch Westwood. He's on the right side of the tee. He's clearly aiming left with his body, right? This has to be dead straight or a push. There you go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So he started it straight where he was aiming, and there was a little side spin on it. And that's what you need to see in your head, Steve. See that shot in your mind. See that stream of blue. You know, see that in your head, that's what happened there. You know what I mean? So I gotta charge my phone now. Yeah. But that's what you visually, another guy. What do you think he's doing here? This is neat. Oh, that's Kevin Nuss. See the fade? Boom. Now that's a little. Well, no, that's not. See, without standing on the hole, knowing what's out there, it's hard to judge. But that's obviously he started it to the left and it came back. Do you notice 90% of these guys? I've seen one draw today off the tee, and that was Neiman, and it was a hook. It wasn't a draw. It was a hook, and it was in the shit. He went in the shit. I'm gonna charge my phone with me. Hold on. Oh. Phone is charging. Got the iPad. Come on, doggy boy. Hey, buddy. I'm still on the air, my friend. Oh, all right. Sorry, my friend. Annika seems like a great individual. I met her just a couple times, but for brief. But she just seems like an awesome person. You know, she really does. All right, where are we going? Korn Ferry tour. Do you live in Nona, Steve, or in the area? I might have to sleep on your couch when I come down. All right, DJ, what's he got here? So he's gonna stab this one. Yep. See the stab shot? A little more follow through than I expected, but he opened that sucker up, right? And he punch stabbed it. So he had. So the more you open it up, the more it's gonna go through the grass. So if he had the less open, it would have stopped quicker. It's still a good shot. I mean, Jesus Christ. Now, Sergio, that has to be fading. Show the fucking stream on it. Oh, cool. Cool. Is that a great, it sounds like a great place. What's it called? Blue something, right? Nona Blue? Graham seems like a hot shit. When I was doing the tour as a sales rep from 15 to 18, I didn't see him at all. You know, he really didn't talk to a lot. He talked to, like, in Mark Leishman was cool, and Daniel Berger, Bryson. You know, I could tell you some stories. I don't know if I should on the air here, but get in, Gooch. Oh, what happened? I thought he was 14. But there's some guys that have just treated you like shit. So you'd be a tour rep. Let's say I was selling, you know, I had these tees, and I wanted Joe Schmo to try them. Hey, why don't you? Hey, I'm Tom from Mira Tee here. These might give you 10 more yards. You want to give it a try? No, those are stupid. What are you wasting my time for? You know, it's like, you know, they were so cocky. Not all of them. I mean, I tell you, Mark Leishman was the fucking man. He was. I never met Cam Smith. Mark Leishman was the fucking balls. I tell you what. He took my mirror. So I invented that putting mirror. Right here, this little mirror. Can't see it. You can't see it, but just a little putting mirror here. So I had this with me, and Mark, you know, oh, can I take like a couple? I said, take fucking 20. You know, oh, okay, cool. I want one for the house, I want for here. You know, he was just such a nice guy, and shook your hand and said, thanks for being out here, because we're doing it for free. You don't get paid. You know, you don't get paid. And they treat you like crap. Not all of them, but you know what I mean? Their egos. And this was on a Monday or Tuesday. You know, they're like, oh, I'm one of the best golfers in the world. Why would you talk to me? What do you know about the game? You know. So it was a treat, to be honest. Nona Blue it was called. Yeah. I bet your grandma was a nice person to your wife. Let's see. What do we got? 877. 8 under. Lee Westwood's 8 under today. Jesus. Smitty's 7 under. Come on, Smitty. Make it. If he makes this, he's winning. You got it? No. Dang it. Damn. Some of them, yeah, Stenson. Stenson's a nice dude, right? He's got to be. I think I met him once, but mostly it was the lower guys because they're the ones that talk to you. You know, not that Leishman. Oh, Leishman. I guess he's a lower guy. Who else was big? Oh, Campbell. What was his first? He was a hot shit. Scott Campbell? No, it's Campbell. You know who he is. Brian Campbell? No. He was a good dude. He won a couple times. I don't think he plays anymore or is up there anymore. Graham was a good dude. Yeah, are they? Yeah. Campbell, Brian Campbell. I can't remember his first name at the moment. He was great. I saw him a lot. And Berger, like I said, Berger. They'd say Heidi. They'd come over. Zach Johnson was a dud. What's his name? He's from Boston. Well, not from Boston. He thinks he's from Boston. Keegan Bradley. He was a dud. You get to see all the guys. Oh, cool. Yeah, 100. That's a lot of money, right? No, that's too much money to play golf. It really is. It really is. That's insane. And I think the tour pros just pay for carts, right? They don't even pay. They pay the 135. They just pay for carts and food because they want to say that these guys are members here, right? They're paid exposure, right? Now again, maybe they pay there, but I know in Jupiter they don't pay. Like Ricky's at Medalist, he don't pay. He pays cart fees and food, and I'm sure he throws money around like it's going out of style, but they do not pay. They do not pay membership because again, the club likes that. That's how they sell it to you. Oh, Ricky Fowler's a member here. Oh, or Dustin. Now Dustin's a member at my buddy's club in West Palm Beach. It's not new. Well, it's new at the redesign. I was there back in the 90s. It was called the President's Club. It was 36 holes. Now it's 18, and they redid it. The championship course. It was okay back then, but it was like a private Jewish club type thing. One course was easy, and one course was harder. But they made it really good. They've had tour school there, like the first stage type of thing, and it's getting a name slowly. I don't even know what they call it now. Banyan something, but DJ plays there now, and he shows hundreds around like crazy. Michael Jordan plays there. Now Michael Jordan has his own club up the road too, but he doesn't throw hundreds around. DJ throws hundreds like it's going out of style. Michael Jordan, a donut. You're lucky you got the meet me type of a dude. Imagine that, all the money he's got. So he's another dud. You see him pulling his black Ferrari. You don't even run up to help him. You're like, yeah, fuck him. He's not going to give me $10 to carry his bag to the car. You see Dustin Johnson, you run over. He's got 100. Thank you. Yeah, it's funny how people treat people. It really is. I think Cam Smith would be a regular dude too. DJ's cool. He doesn't say much. Lee Westwood's cool. Patrick Reed, I don't know. Charles Howell, I don't know. He seems like a nice dude. I don't know him. Heimer, no. Jones. Matt Jones is cool. I met him a bunch. Harold Bonner is cool. I've met him a bunch. Had dinner with Howard. He's a good guy. I don't know Lpga. Because I gave some of these guys putting lessons too, so I can't putt, but I know how to teach putting and strength. Not that I can't putt, but I can't putt like these guys. I can putt pretty good, you know what I mean. But I just have a knack for teaching. And again, look how close he is to the ball. Watch the guys that are close. Watch the guys that are further away. I don't know Taylor dudes. The guys I know are mostly getting older like me too, Olin Brown. Well, Olin Brown's way old, not way old. Fred Couples, obviously Trevino. I don't know Kevin. Met him a couple. I know his caddy pretty good, but I don't know Kevin. What's Cam? That's driving me. Scott Campbell. I can't even think of his first name. It's driving me nuts. Brian Campbell. Scott Campbell. Look at this guy. He looks like a 30 handicapper with those fucking socks on. Oh, Boo Weekly. Oh, good dude there, my friend. He invited me hunting. I never went. I'm not a hunter, but come on, man, you gotta get the chewing. You gotta go hunt, man. We gonna shoot some fucking buckeye or something. But just a nice fella, nice dude. And then the older guys, I don't know how old you are, but the older guys, George Burns and, like I said, Olin Brown and Lance Tenbrock, Tommy Armour the third. Those are the guys. I'm younger than them, but they're the guys that whooped my ass when I was trying to play back in the 90s and 80s. George Burns, Tommy Armour, Ken Duke. Ken Duke was like the champion mini tour guy. Brooks was pretty standout. Yeah, no. Brooks lived in West Palm, and I knew of him. I knew his mother was a TV reporter in West Palm, so they used to play at West Palm Country Club. Played a bunch of places, but they didn't have any money, even though she made good money. The father didn't work much, but I met him when he was his brother had the long hair. Brother's a nicer guy than Brooks. Brooks is not a nice man. He's just not. But I knew him when they were kids, when they were 12. And they were good. I mean, he was cocky as fuck when he was 12, man. His brother, not so much. But so you know Tommy, yeah. So I'm 55. Okay, cool. Yeah, exactly. And the hair and the visor. He always wears the visor and the hair. George Burns and who was the other one? There's three of them. They used to hang out. Lance Tenbrock, yeah. Last call, Lance. Lance could play. Then he ended up caddying for Jesper. But Lance is a good dude. Lance actually caddied and played in the same tournament on the PGA Tour. He Monday qualified, obviously on Monday, at the caddy, and played and caddied using Jesper's clubs. Something like that. I don't know if he used Jesper's clubs or not, but I'm assuming he did. But he Monday qualified, but in caddied in the same tournament. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yep, the Stanza belts, my friend. Yep. He always had $800 in his pocket too. The other guy was oh shit, I just forgot again. He's still trying to play. He's like 75. Oh, damn it. Oh, I just forgot it. It's not Tom Kite. It's not Larry Mize. It's like a combination of their names. Dick Mast. He's like 100, and he's still trying to call. He still can play at 70. Dick Mast. Yep, that's who it is. Dick Mast. Again, guys are just journeymen, but good dudes. They're good, but they weren't that good, but good enough to make a living. And they're still grinding. Not Nona. Yeah, Orlando. Yeah, Orlando. That's where they all were, right? Tiger and Marco Mira and them. And then for some reason they made that exodus to Jupiter because they got better courses. With the Bears Club, Medalist, Norman built a club. Floridian. They start building these nice courses, and they all flock down to Jupiter. Yeah, yep, they were. They really were. See, back in the day, you had the Monday qualified. Only like the top 50 guys played every week. The rest of the 100 guys Monday qualified. You know, until like 85. Hideki, is he? Oh, good. He's a good man, right? I would imagine. I know he doesn't speak much English on TV, but back in the day, you had Monday qualifiers. There was only 40 exempt players. It was crazy. Everybody had to be a Monday qualifier. I mean, crazy. Which I think is good. I'd like. That's what I'm. I hope they never get rid of these Monday qualifiers. But I don't like the fact they got rid of the Q school. You know, that was amazing. And don't get rid of Monday qualifiers. Let a long shot. I mean, this Corey Connors won a few years ago, right? Monday qualifier won. And the guy almost did last year. So don't get rid of that. It's only 4 players. They ever get rid of that, that's bullshit. Let these guys try, you know? In a Monday qualifier is like a tour event. Yep. The Grove. Yeah, well, the Grove is Jordan's place. But golf is huge down there. Oh, it's huge. Medalist, Bears Club, like you said, that's Jack's place. Well, Jack lives at Lost Tree, it's called. Then he built the Bears Club. There's Old Palm. There's a bunch. Ray Floyd built the place. I forget the name. He might be Old Palm. Ray Floyd built the place. Where PGA National is, with like 30 courses within 3 miles. It's crazy. PGA National's got 4 courses, you know. Admiral's Cove. That's where Olin Brown lives. Nice place. I won a tournament there back in, 89 or 90. So it's a big pro-am, big money pro-am, right? And I beat all the big shots. So there was only 10 grand to the winner. Donated to charity. So now I'm just this 20-year-old schmuck from Boston. 10 grand is $1 billion to me. I got a gold putter with my name on it, but eventually. But I thought I won 10 grand in cash. So we were living in Jupiter Island at the time, me and my caddy. He was another pro, but he wasn't in the tournament. He caddied for me. So we drive back, get dressed, put our tuxedo on, suit on, drive back to Admiral's Cove, thinking I'm getting 10 grand in a check. No. Olin Brown, 10 grand. It was he was running it. 10 grand donated to the March of Dimes of Palm Beach County. I was so mad. I mean, I you know what I mean? I thought I had 10 grand. Fucking 10 grand to me was $1 million at the time. I got like 2,500 in cash. Like 10 grand. Where's my money? Donated to the March of Dimes. I beat Norman, Brown, Kavanaugh. I beat them all. Fucking. But, that's almost it. So what do we got? 3 holes left. Johnson's still leading by 1. Come on, Smitty. Who's this? Oh, it's Coke Rack. Coke Rack. I can't believe we only have a couple of us here talking, man. I'm disappointed. I thought we had, based on last week, but people are busy today. You know, I got my hopes up too high. Q School was the best. Money qualifiers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Grove 23. They have freaking drones that bring you your food and drinks up. They fly down and they land on the cart at the Grove. You fucking type it in on the cart, and the fucking drone brings it out, drops it, lands on the top of your cart with your drinks, and you take your drinks. That's at Jordan's place. Now, that may be at other courses too. I don't know of that, but at Jordan's place. I've never played it, but he's up in Northern County, so he's up in the kind of the middle of nowhere. It's a weird clubhouse. I mean, it's nice. Obviously, it's nice, but and he invites you to play. And you pay. They split it up at the end of the year what the money is. You know what I mean? Like Justin Thomas is a member there, Ricky. So if at the end of the year it's 20 million to run it, and there's 20 of you, you each pay $1 million. That's obviously guesstimating, but oh yeah, in the night. Oh yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. Oh, it's crazy. I mean, Nicholas never won $1 million, I don't think, right? Yeah, the drones. They drop the drinks off. But the Grove, it doesn't have many members. It is in the middle of nowhere. It's northern Palm Beach. It might even be in Martin County. It's in the middle of nowhere. But it's his. He likes it. But he'll drive down to Palm Beach and play all the courses. Obviously, he plays for free. Doesn't tip anybody. I mean, he just at first when you see him, right? And I never saw him on coming to the club. I wasn't there at the time, but my buddy, look, Jordan's coming out. Oh, let's get his clubs, clean them, get them ready. He has that black Ferrari or whatever it is. Might be, I don't know if it's a Ferrari, but it's one of those $200,000 cars. Maybe I don't know what it is, but he parks it fucking. Won't let anyone park it for him, which you're supposed to do. It parks it sideways like a Diaga nerd in fucking 3 spots. Carries his own bag out of his trunk to the car. You would think he's got $1 billion. He's pretty close to it, I would guess, right? And he carries his own bag. The cart kid drives up there. Hey, sir, can I take your bag? Oh, Mr. Jordan, can I take your clubs? Put them on a cart. No, I'm just gonna walk over to the range. Carries it. He's got the tour bag with his name on it. No, I don't think his name. It just says 23 or something. Cheap fuck. Imagine that. It's pretty embarrassing, I think. Get all that money. These kids work for fucking peanuts. Throw them a fucking 50 here and there. But some people don't do it. All right, who we got? Who's that? Chamaguma Guma. Oh, we got Westwood tied for first. Oh, he hit the other ball. Oh, no. So the other ball goes back. The other ball goes back, and then yours is wherever it lands. That's too bad. He's got $1 billion, yeah. Yeah. Imagine that. It doesn't tip anyone. 6-figured in cat. Yeah, of course. Yeah. What a cheap fuck. I don't care. Fucking. That's not right, dude. These kids work for peanuts. Give them a fucking $20 here and there. Am I frozen? No, come on. What happened? Yeah, that's sad. I mean, our DoorDash guy makes probably $100 a week off me on tips, with the kids ordering and all that stuff. And I make sure they give a minimum $10 a whack. Because it costs money to get here. It's gas, it drops, sucks. Gotta fucking drive all over the fucking place. Give them $10 a whack. I don't give a shit. I'm a big believer in karma. What you give out back, good or bad. But these guys, people work hard. I don't care what your job is. You work hard. And some people are assholes and don't deserve a nickel, but you work hard. You're a delivery driver. Say you're an Uber driver or whatever. You work hard. So I'm a big believer in tipping people well for what you can afford. Oh, no doubt. I'm not frozen. Thank you. Yeah, he is. No, he is definitely cheap. That's a fact. And like I said, DJ throws hundreds around like nothing. Hundreds. And his brother does too. Austin. He's a member there too, my buddy's place. And he'll throw hundreds. They throw hundreds around. Like, hey, buddy, Chili, what are you doing? Oh, the dog wants to say hi. But yeah, I mean, you got to take care of people. I don't care what you do. Even the homeless guy in the corner. You see the guy with the sign. You don't know if you're getting screwed or not, right? If he's a drug addict, you feel bad for him. But give him a couple bucks, maybe he'll, get some food. You hope or something. But fucked up world, man. And some of us are luckier than others to be able to have what we have. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's funny. George must have gotten taken. I don't know. George or of him, but I'm sure he got taken care of. Look at who's tasing. He looks good with the shorts on. I'm sure Jordan took care of certain people, but I don't know. I just don't get it. How do you not, in the service industry, not serve people? I don't get it. I don't get it. Jill, you coming back in, buddy? No? Come on, pal. Come on, buddy. The service industry. The golf is something different. I'll tell you. The golf business